I know.
All right, welcome back to the To Be Fair Show. I am your host, Johnny P.
Okay, my bad, my bad. Old head real. It's Q.
And we back. Before we get started, I want to tell everybody, please tap in on all socials at the To Be Fair Show. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. You'll catch us here on Wednesdays, Sundays, Saturdays. And yeah, hop in the chat. All super chats get read immediately as much as our eyesight will allow. We got the small screen up there today, but the Knicks in 5,
Knicks in 5.
New York State of Mind. Them boys did it. The alien stoppers, the men in black, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Them boys. I ain't a Knicks fan. I'm a Laker fan, but this one of the best runs I've seen. And I've been, I've been on the bandwagon a little bit.
Since when?
Since I made my prediction last week.
Oh, so you just like as recent as possible. You popped on.
But I said Knicks in 5, and the boys went out and got it done. Shout out to that boy.
I'm pretty sure I could pull up clips in live time. You saying Knicks in 6.
I acknowledged the Knicks in 6, but I think I stood on Knicks in 5.
No, you didn't.
And Knicks in 5 was my
matter
original.
Of fact, I think that
Knicks in 5 was my original.
Even if I go to the most recent unpack, in the middle of the show, you said Knicks in 6.
It's because it was down 29, bro. I admit. It was looking dark. We was down 29, and so I might have said it then for sure. And that's part of even like the comeback kids, the comeback Knicks. They were down in every series, and they found a way.
Down in games in every series. They weren't down in every series.
I mean, every game in this series, they were down double digits at some point, and they won 4 out of 5 of them. I think I saw they say the Spurs led 69% of the time of the series, but they couldn't pull it out. So shout out to the Knicks, New York State of Mind. The whole city turned up.
So if you can, speaking of whole city turned up, Tone, if you can go to Rails Rails memes, and I feel like he sent something that will be relevant to right now. He's still sending more. Go to that one right there.
Which one?
Bleacher Report right there. Yeah.
Shout out to Rail. He got the green bubble.
Anarchy in New York.
Shout out to the Big Apple.
Let's go to the other one. Let's go next.
Shout out to the Big.
I'm pretty sure there has to be something else. I would also say that somebody getting paid.
But to say destroyed,
Department of Sanitation.
But to say that that's destroyed is overkill. Like, is it dirty? Yes. They did pick up behind themselves.
Oh, nobody. Even after any big festival.
But that's not destroyed. That is not. Like, it's not fair. Like, if they knock it like that.
Now, if you go to the Boston one, what they did to the city,
or
they started lighting.
Or like with Penn State, I think they won something.
Okay, and if you can go to Miami really quickly, we're gonna start with the quick basketball conversation. And then we'll get into some of the things that Rail, I imagine he wants to tap into as well. But the same.
Oh yeah, my fault.
The next one, no. There you go.
The relationship is
not Johnny.
Yeah, I'm trying to click the jingle doing its own thing.
And Right there, my first one. Yeah.
I never seen Damian Lillard take a team to the finals and win as a one option.
Mm-hmm.
I never seen Luka Doncic drop a 40 ball in a closeout game in the finals. I never seen Russell Westbrook take a team to the finals and win as a one option. I'm tweaking though. I said this online the other day. I was like, if Jalen Brunson takes this team to the finals and wins, we have to have some uncomfortable conversations about your favorite players. Oh, they tore me up. I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. I'm crazy to even say this. It's wild though, because I never seen Kyrie Irving take a team to the finals and win as a one option. I see them score a lot of buckets. I never seen James Harden take a team to the finals and win as a one option. Yeah, I'm tweaking though. I'm tweaking. Yeah. I'm sure. I never seen Damian Lillard take a team to the finals and win as a one.
Oh, Brunson better than all them niggas, huh?
Hey, look. You can't tell Brunson. He not right now.
I'm asking you.
Everybody better than Brunson till it's time to be better than Brunson. I don't know where he sits, but I mean, he didn't put his name.
Is he better than? Is he officially better than prime Dame Lillard?
I don't know. I mean, 2 weeks ago I'd have said no, but I mean, it's
prime
hard.
Kyrie.
Kyrie got a ring and he hit big shots in the ring. And so, like,
not as the number one option,
but I mean, he still was the 1A, maybe 2. You could say 2.
Oh, 1A, I like that. Ron was 1B in that championship.
No,
I like that.
You can say 2. I already see what he did there. But
hey, Tone, tap my face on this.
Yeah. But I mean, he got a case now, and like I say, I like to see what like I said. I said that before the series started. It's one of the best NBA runs you gonna see. One of the best. Finals run 16-3. They lost one.
Better than James Harden.
Oh, I think he's better than James right now. Yeah, I go better than James for sure.
Damn, James Harden is better than Dame Lillard. Easily. Like I don't even think that's like a debatable. I think James Harden career and what he has done, he's better than anybody that doesn't have a ring.
I mean, I guess it matters like how much do the ring matter? Because
again, like I said, anybody that doesn't have a ring, James Harden is better than all of them niggas. His career, what he's done,
anybody who doesn't have it, so he the best ringless person.
Yeah, if we go by accomplishments and stats and what he's done.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like if you're not better than James Harden, all you gotta do is get a ring and then you're better than James Harden.
No, there's people with rings that's not better than James Harden. But of the people that don't have ring, I mean, if anybody that doesn't have a ring, because that's his only knock. When you look at MVP, you look at coming in second place MVP like 3-4 times, talking about scoring titles, talking about assist titles, talking about taking his team as a number 1 seed, or getting his team to the number 1 seed.
But it's not
changing the game of basketball.
But the knock is more than not just not have a ring. He's like disappeared in the playoffs.
Cool.
Several occasions.
I imagine if you don't have a ring, you disappear too.
Yeah, some people still try to get there and didn't get it. But that's the thing with James Harden. It's not that he just doesn't have one.
That's cool.
Total.
Like we line him up.
80 he goes.
We line him up.
I mean,
you throw a name out.
I give you James Harden better than Dame Lillard though for sure. I can see that.
You throw a name out, I guarantee you he better. I approve. Think of anybody.
I'm trying to think of somebody who doesn't have a ring.
Yeah, anybody
that he's better than. Wemby.
Yeah, his career right now to this date, he has MVP. Wemby don't got that.
Okay. I mean, if you're going so just going career.
Of course, he's like right now. He's literally not better. He's an old ass man.
Okay. All right. Where you going career? Okay.
Yeah, we talking about like sidestep Harden.
I don't know.
Houston.
I mean, I've been a fan of, but I ain't. James Harden never been like that big player for me. I mean, I've respected the accolades, but I've also felt like he was inefficient, and it's probably the reason why he hasn't won the ring. Is some
what makes
inefficiencies with like the ball usage and not creating a lot for like other players.
He averaged like 12 assists 1 year,
and then I get it, and that's why it don't make sense. But like he also like I don't know, just something about like when it comes to the playoffs when he had Chris Paul, he disappeared. His last playoff, he didn't
disappear. Like they went to Game 7.
Okay, I'm just not a fan. Like, but I respect Jay. I respect like I put him up there, but I ain't a huge James Harden.
Gotcha.
Fan. So I'd say Brunson might be better, but I'd have to think about it.
I ain't compare him hard, but yeah, I think that anybody that you can name, right, any point guard in the league right now
who don't have a ring, he better.
No, you could probably name some that got rings. I think that is he the best PG in the league right now?
James Harden?
No, Brunson.
Oh, it's tough to say not. It's tough to say not.
Y'all chose that Caucasian.
Who's y'all?
Y'all said Luka was better than him. I remember.
I mean,
come on.
I mean, Luka a Laker now, so I got a little bit of bias.
Luka ain't never did what he did.
Right, but like, I'm a Luka, like I'm a Laker, so I want him to. I feel like Luka will do that. But right now, Jalen Brunson got it. So okay.
Yeah, they chose wrong. Dallas chose wrong clearly.
I guess, yeah. I mean, you can't hate. You got to say that. I mean, I'm a Laker fan, so like I like Luka, but
so who is better than Brunson?
Who is better than Brunson?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got Shea. Shea, Joker.
Okay.
Are we talking about just point guards?
We can keep it in guards if you want.
Okay, you got Shea. Shea's gonna be there. I mean,
Ant-Man.
That's what I was about to say, but he ain't got the ring. So like 2 months ago, Ant-Man's better.
Mm-hmm.
But like this man went on a run, and like
as the guy though,
as the guy. But like, does that make him better than Ant?
Yeah, you got it done.
But like next year with a 0-0, like I'm still gonna see like Ant versus Jalen, and I'm still.
Yeah, I think Ant's game is more aesthetically pleasing. When we talk about getting it done, though, like he got it done.
Yeah, no, and
he's like the Knicks actually dominated the playoffs.
Like one of the
kind of crazy to think about.
One of the most dominant runs ever. It's up there with the 27, the 17 Warriors, the 98 Bulls. Like it's up there.
What did they lose Lakers. 2 games in the whole playoffs?
3.
Yeah,
but they won 16. So like the last time a team has lost 3 games and won it all, it was like a 15. You know, they went 15-3. You know, so it's like up there, like statistically, one of the best. Shout out to Mike Brown because I think he made some great coaching decisions.
Yeah, that's what I said. Listen, LeBron he done had some good coaches, but that's another story for another time.
We supposed to be talking about Jalen Brunson, right?
Yeah.
You supposed to be talking about
who won MVP? Jalen.
Yeah.
Down the stretch.
I know he dropped 45 last night. He dropped 45 last night though. So the rest of the team,
it was a clutch one too.
The rest of the team had 49.
It was a clutch one too.
Like you can't
back to back. I'm watching that with QJ.
You gotta give.
He just know what he want to get done.
But you gotta give him the MVP after that. And I think like that's a moment. Like that was a moment last night. Well, literally the last 2, but like last night where like he just wasn't gonna lose. And he like one of those dudes like
by any means.
He did it in high school. He did it in college. Who he beat for the second one? Oh. Oh, he did it in the NBA, so you gotta respect him.
Is that the Chris Jenkins shot?
Yeah. Who they getting that? Oh, it was that other blue team.
You talking about Unk and them? They be Unk. It wasn't really UNC. It was just Unk. That's all it was.
Oh man. So like he's a winner. And like you gotta respect it. And like outside of like even accolades and stats, like you gotta respect winning. Mm-hmm. And he's one of those guys. I think he's like the only like I think him and
better than Tatum.
Jason Tatum?
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Not Officer Tatum.
We were just watching Officer Tatum. That's why.
Johnny was watching Officer Tatum.
Man, bro, I was not watching no Officer Tatum. You had that shit pulled up. But yeah, I think he damn, but Tatum got one too. But
Come on, quick. We ain't gotta think about this.
I don't know if he better
than Tatum. I'm putting it out there.
I don't know if he better.
Tatum ain't did it like Brunson
I don't know
did.
if he did. I don't know if he better than Tatum. I don't know if he better than Tatum. I know Tatum got more help because he got Jaylen Brown, so it's hard. But I don't know if he better than Tatum.
Tatum ain't had this kind of run. All right. To go to and throw to our resident non-sports expert. Tom, what was your thoughts on the Knicks winning?
I don't give a fuck.
Prior to coming in here, did you know that the Knicks won?
No. I had no idea.
Okay. All right. So the world does not necessarily revolve around sports, but Johnny, I think that this throws to your question.
Yeah, and to that point, and I guess Toad's the perfect person. Hey, is sports too important to our society, or maybe just to our country?
So I guess if I was to start off, no. Actually, no. I'm gonna just run with no. I reserve the right to change my opinion halfway through this episode because I'm just freestyling my thoughts right now, just because of we're inside the midst of the conversation. But I guess the reason why I'll lay out I do think that sports is a unifier. So generally speaking, sports will be the one thing that can bring together people that typically would hate each other's guts, honestly. And it acts as a bridge to be able to build real relationships. So, like, I don't know, guy downtown from Joe Blow, he got that Hornet hat on, we headed to the game, there's some camaraderie there. And I think that there's a space where that builds a bunch of fire relationships, situations. Again, like, I don't know what the local version of nationalism is, but I think that it does instill a version of pride within like wherever you're at, your area. So when you're out of town, if I'm out of town in Phoenix and I see one person in there with a Charlotte Hornet jersey on,
teal and purple,
I'm like, there's a relation there. It's kind of like, to be honest, when you go corporate America, you see that one black guy, but he look regular black. Like that, like I personally don't relate to the straight hair blacks. Like if you're a man, like those guys, you understand what I'm saying?
Kind of. I know who you talking about, or
like the type that I'm talking about.
Them Johnny people.
Huh?
Them Johnny people, ain't they?
Maybe Johnny ain't a straight hair black. I ain't really seen him.
This is people though.
Huh?
This is people though. He ain't with them, right?
No, I hang out with everybody.
I
hang out with premium black, straight hair black.
This black, that black.
Do you hang out with cursed black?
American black.
Cursed black?
Cursed black. Uncursed black.
Hey, I feel like a good topic for letting this black or that black. I feel like that's a good topic.
This black.
This black or that black.
This black.
Which black is you?
Yeah. Americans, just pure Americans, right?
I even hang out with a foreigner too.
Foreigner too?
Few Taco Tuesday come around, they be popping.
Okay. But nonetheless, I think that just to make the thing kind of round off, I also think that sports, I look at it as like this bridge of life lessons and relatability, and so for me, even when I like, it's so many bridges that sports has built for me personally, whether it's like coaching or owning like this establishment that I own, to where I'm out and kids come up to me and like they, kind of no matter where I'm at, like these are kids that one might deem as like this, that, and the third, but like there's this built-in relationship to where I don't know, like I do feel as though if I say something to them that's needed, that's important, I have their ear and they're open to listen.
You Steve Harvey and you got served, bro.
I got to go back and watch you guys.
He was the guy who had ran the dog. Like pretty much you the community guy now. Like,
oh no, listen,
it's a good thing,
but it's fine. Yeah. Nah, that is to me.
It's like you don't even realize you never became it. Like
yeah, in reality, if I can be that, but make it like a lot more profitable, that's what I would love to end all be. Just a person that's able to run shit that the kids relate to in the community. So then I could drop some little nuggets. Not Nick.
Boy, for the
yeah, go
ahead. I can drop some nuggets off to him here and there. Gold nuggets. And my bad. All right, so I just got to get this off my chest. Listen, y'all working at the registers at Bojangles, at wherever you might be at.
Remember those?
Like give them sauces away for free. Like
I ain't about
to pay like 45 cents for that honey mustard.
It's 20 cents.
Bro,
I ain't about to go find on 20 cents.
And I ain't about to swipe my card for that either. But we inside 2026 and we all dip our fries. I dip my fries. I hope you dip your fries. I dip them in a sauce.
Yeah, honey mustard goes
outside of
Bojangles fries. Like
perfect. It's like
they meant to be together.
Outside of ketchup too, and mustard, that's so boring too. Like you got to dip your fries in the actual flavored sauce, like you said, the honey.
Yeah, I only dip it in sauce.
Yeah, I don't use ketchup. Like,
I can't remember I feel forced if I ever have to use ketchup. It's like, why would I be using that? And they go on hot dogs or something.
That's for poor people.
Even we at the crib, I done got the Polynesian at the crib, the honey mustard at the crib, the barbecue. If it's bad, it's barbecue.
I'm even picking on which honey mustard I get now. Like I got the Newman's Own at the house. Like I don't know if you know the difference, but the Newman's Own be good. And the Kins, Newman's Own and the Kins taste
right
better.
Now I only get all the sauces are the Chick-fil-A ones that they throw inside the. But if we go restaurants, I can tell you which ones I like, which ones I don't.
Oh yeah, I can tell you that
sweet
too.
And sour,
I know everywhere.
Sweet.
Hey, low key, McDonald's got one of the best sweet and sour.
It is.
Bojangles still is like top tier honey mustard. Like I don't know if there's too many who beat their honey mustard.
Yeah, it is.
They're top tier.
I'm trying to think of.
Cookout got the best barbecue.
I don't never get barbecue. So
but you got to.
It's too close to ketchup.
Yeah,
it is. It's like premium ketchup.
Now I'm gonna tell you, got some good sauces though. Even though I ain't ate there in a minute. Popeyes got some.
I always go with sweet heat.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah, sweet heat. I get that every time.
It's the
they don't really act crazy on it, so usually it toss me like the 2 in there. Yeah. Just give me the 2. Go with the fries.
It worked perfect.
Popeyes always a hit or miss. You gonna either get a really good Popeyes or they might be fighting in there.
Yeah.
I'm also be honest. One day we're gonna do this, the biscuit test. I think that Popeyes biscuits, when you get them fresh out, I think that they're a top tier biscuit.
If you get them fresh out, you might as well get them fresh out because they're gonna take forever. They're gonna make it when you come in.
I think KFC has the worst. Those are everything that people call Popeyes biscuits to be. My bad. Bojangles has really good biscuits. When fresh, maybe they're my favorite. Not throwing churches
not too much
in here.
on KFC, man.
I think they got the worst biscuits.
If you catch them fresh, they fluffy.
I ain't never had a fluffy.
If you catch them fresh, we all talking fresh across the board. KFC.
Yeah, give me Bojangles.
Now I kind of figured out you got to get like some syrup or something to put on, like whatever biscuit you get, you got to get something to throw on there. That's what just really.
But I can raw dog a
pause with before you even say, because it just don't sound right with the biscuit. I know you talk about a biscuit, but it just ain't sound right.
Yeah, I can raw dog the Bojangles and a good Popeyes. But Bojangles with the butter, like it's
man, not too much. KFC's biscuit it's a different consistency from.
It's just bad. I'm not a KFC
it's
biscuit.
It's a different consistency. I like KFC. I be going. They got a
and I think that they it's something about them now. Like it just all tastes bad and fake. Like the chicken,
bro.
It just like the skin.
They got some bad KFCs, but the one by my house is decent. But there's something I want to try. Speaking of biscuits, I ain't never had.
Okay,
good. Y'all ever been to Biscuitville?
I think I've had it like once.
Is it supposed to be like that?
That's what they say. It's Biscuitville's in Durham.
I'm getting one by my crib. I'm trying to see if it's something I should be excited about tonight.
I don't know. Ain't one of my spots. I don't really eat breakfast.
I done been there like one time, but I didn't go there for the biscuit. No, I forgot what
they got like chicken and stuff there.
They got all type of stuff there.
Okay, so yeah, we coming on up. Got us a little Biscuitville.
I guess. All right. To get back onto the topic though, I was saying all that to say, and that was a bad side tangent that I had to go on, just because of things that happened last night. Where I'm like, just put them fucking. My bad. But yeah, I'll give my take, Johnny. What's your thoughts?
I definitely. I don't think it's. I don't say it's not important enough, but I think, and I understand there's some criticism, especially like after seeing the parade and like I guess the mobilization of the fans last night. They was like, well,
what? It was a parade last night.
Or like in New York, like the other people that came out.
That wasn't a parade. That was
I guess the
celebration.
The celebration, yeah. Okay, but like whatever, the guy was just looking, and like he was like, but if we can come out for sports, then why can't we come out for pedophile? Yeah. We got PDFs in the government, and they sending us to work. Why
y'all ain't riding over there?
And they talked about just the sedation of the masses, and I was like, I could get that. I mean, I understand, but I was like, I think it's important, even the celebration, to show that we're still able to get out and touch grass. I think that's one of the big things with this is like you see like what sports can do, and it shows what people are capable of. So that's why I think it's important. Even like what Q was saying.
But with the reality, I think that if you take the word sports out and you interchange it with collective community, it'll be.
I still gotta take with sports.
Huh?
I gotta take with sports though. Not even thinking about like sports.
Oh no, I guess like to the point that he was making, what collective community can do.
Yeah,
when everybody has like a guided goal and that they're pushing for. Like it's a microcosm for like things that we can do on a macro level,
or that like that's still possible with like under the right some circumstances, and then like if you break it down to like the individual level, and like what I see like even on like the day-to-day here is like the sports is important because like it gives kids something to do with their hands. Like Paul, but like because they'll find something else to do. But like it gives them something to do. Like and like I see some kids here sometime, and I'd be like, man, I'm glad they're here. Or you see some people doing a run, and you're like, I'm glad to see they got something, a constructive release. Because like if they didn't have like the sport or the thing, who knows what they could be, get involved in. And then there's opportunities. You see, like, and I think even with like the athletes that do get a chance and the kids that are good, I think there's a huge opportunity missed for a lot of kids because they're so focused on playing the sport and they don't even realize like that sports is a business. And then there's a lot of other opportunities, and you'll see a lot of like the kids that aren't as good, they end up taking that training position, or they end up being a coach, or they end up building a facility like that. And you just get to see all the opportunities that come with sports, to where like it's more than just the NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball and stuff. It's the whole ecosystem that comes along with it, and like it's a big pie, and there's enough slices for a lot of people to get in. And I think it's it's something that matters. It gives something to believe in. It gives something, entertainment. People do need like entertainment. I think that's ain't the most important thing we have, but I think it is good for the mind to rest. And there's lessons that can be learned to watch the nigga like Jalen Brunson go out, 6 foot
short niggas united over
short niggas.
He looked like a short nigga too,
and like and to go out and be a world champion.
His dad a short nigga, he a short nigga,
and it's like it's just a beautiful thing. And so I think there's like a lot of space in like our culture, for sports. I think we can't let it like. I think it has to fit in its proper place, but I think that we, given the right context and the right, attention, I think sports is something that kind of makes this country such a great country to be in, to be honest.
And if we extrapolate that past this country, I think that we can speak through FIFA right now. FIFA's turned up. And I think, what is it, America, Mexico, and Canada, they're all hosting matches.
No, I think it's North America.
So what I would say is, in tone, let it cool down. That's just me. Well, if it does it again. Okay. But if we're talking North America, what I will say is if I'm playing South soccer.
You doing what? You playing South soccer?
Yes, if I'm playing South soccer. But yes, soccer. Me personally, I want my matches in Canada. Take me further up north.
What?
It's cooler. It's
But
summertime.
see, that's our advantage.
Well, all right, so I'm not in general, if I'm like anybody from anywhere in the world, I want my shit in Canada. America, you're gonna get humidity. South America, fucking swampland.
But if you're from like Florida, Texas, and stuff like that, you're used to humidity.
I'm not talking about Americans, bro. Like we can, all right. Let's.
Because
if you're in America, you want to play in America.
Because the Europeans been falling out.
And so, where would the Europeans want to play at?
Canada.
My words was that if I'm anybody playing in FIFA, I would want to, if you want me to get the asterisk outside of Americans,
okay,
United States of Americans, United.
What about the Africans?
I don't think it's humidity like that in there.
For real? Just hot? Well, yes, it's a whole continent, so it just depends on what.
You can get lower, but yeah. Keep it going.
I don't even know if there's any African teams in it this year. I saw Curacao.
It is. I seen Camus wilding, and he was mobbing in the streets. And he actually wanted us to talk about that specifically on Unpack.
Oh, South Africa in it, or what?
Yeah.
Country? Okay. I mean, I didn't like it. Not every country.
I've seen Nigerians inside in it too.
But they had like friendlies and stuff to make the World Cup. So I know people were playing a few months ago, but I don't know if all those teams made the World Cup.
Oh, I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like they were playing a few months ago, but those teams they were like canceling each other to make this tournament.
Oh,
so okay. I don't know if all those. I think I know for one, like either Morocco made it. I think they might have beat Senegal. That's why they was all mad at like Morocco. I think that's why everybody was cheering for Brazil. Because Morocco like was treating Senegal like shit. And
I don't care nothing about none of that.
I don't know if Senegal made it, but no, the World Cup is actually like the biggest sports tournament in the world. Like,
yeah, that's what Camus said. I don't care about it.
But like it's crazy because it's it's almost as big as the Olympics.
You heard that?
What
I say?
He said something about Camus.
No, I said I don't care nothing about none of that. I'm American.
You say good job.
Yeah.
It's
when we go outside the states, I'm American.
It's bleeding.
Yeah, I call that shit soccer.
Fuck football. It's a football.
Yeah, fuck is that? This shit is soccer.
Like we watching the Rams?
Right. The Giants playing the Packers or something.
Tom Brady coming back.
Yeah. What we talking about? Tone, talk to us. I know you said you had a take.
Oh, as far as sports goes, I do think they actually are important.
Okay.
Even though I don't watch every sport, like I'm not into it as much as I used to be, or I can't even say I used to be into it. I like understanding what's going on because like for me, why I like sports was I got to play in the band, and you don't have a band without you don't have a pep band or.
But the thing is, like even to me, I look at. When you take like when we do on weekends, that's a sport.
Mm-hmm.
Like them competitions.
Oh yeah.
Like the battles.
That's sport. So it's like I guess it's like everybody probably has a sport. Everybody probably actually has a sport to some degree. Like they like some type of sport. But I'm actually more into the community sports than anything. Like I think the community sports matter more than like I like the elite level of things, but what I don't like about the elite level is the capitalization. Like it's affected all the sports across the board. Mm-hmm. Where like we talk about now, but people still talking about back in the day because it's something that's just like missing as far as like how real it was. Like now, you got so many working parts. You got gambling organizations. Sometimes you can't tell the stuff real or not. I be feeling like a lot of the sports be rigged personally now. At this point, I feel like a lot of it's rigged, and it kind of be obvious sometimes.
Well, I'm not a sports is rigged guy, but Johnny might be.
And no, I don't believe it's rigged. No, I'm an integrity guy.
But, man, I think sports is the WWE.
I think depending on,
I wouldn't go there.
I put it like this: the two sports that I'll say the two sports that I know, I don't think that they're rigged. If someone did make a case for the Aaron Fox, they could. That motherfucker. Some of them highlights was like, God damn, nigga, fuck is you doing? But I think on the other side, though,
still wouldn't be.
I think on the other side, yeah, you're right. He could be compromised, but
nothing.
But what Jalen Brunson was doing was fucking amazing. Like fades over 7-footers, like the layups, it's so many little bang things.
Little shoulder first before the fade.
Yeah, but it's so much bang within it that I just think it's impossible, especially when we like have things under like a certain point in time. So if we're saying the game is rigged and New York was supposed to get that tip in,
I ain't saying that game was rigged. I didn't watch this game, but you know, I think there's a lot of sports that saw it like. We done heard about different, football. We done heard about.
I think boxing, you could definitely
deflated footballs and stuff. Like,
but that's niggas cheating.
Yeah, I mean,
so it's a difference between cheating
and cheating don't necessarily mean rigged, because like the thing is like,
niggas are cheating now.
Cheating could be like cheating, but not to say that like.
But if the referee letting them get away with the cheating, then it's rigged. You know what I'm saying? If the referee the one encourage, hey, you do this, I'm gonna let you. Y'all get by, don't worry about it. I'm gonna throw this flag on the place so we can send them back.
All sports is about getting an advantage, and a lot of things like in sports, like say in football, like the touch push, for one thing, like it's the little quarterback sneak. Like they're trying to say like it's not fair, but it's not against the rules. Now then, if they make it against the rules and somebody does it, that's not necessarily cheating, because like it's used to getting an advantage. It's like.
Well, once they outlaw it, it would be cheating.
But it's a different. But it's not like, and it's against the rules,
bro.
But it's not like, but it's not like creating a super. It's not outside.
These guys might as well be Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Big Show.
I wouldn't say
they wrestlers, bro. They working for the WWE, bro. I feel like most of the sports is
I wouldn't
WWE,
say that, but I would say one thing.
They put on a good show. But they know the ending at the end of the day. They know what the ending is gonna be,
for what sport?
And you just don't know the ending.
For what sport?
I would predominantly say not necessarily for all sports, definitely for like some of the major stuff though. Like when it comes to NBA,
so you think
NFL,
the Knicks were supposed to win this?
I ain't watched the game. I don't know, but I'm just saying NBA, NFL. I think FIFA even be rigged sometimes, but I don't watch enough of that to know. Now, I think some of them be rigged sometimes. MLB, if it's major, if it's major and it's major, if it's major money in it.
Let me be like clear. When you say rigged, you're talking about predetermined outcomes.
Yes,
or like
predetermined outcomes. They know who gonna win at the end of the day. Two
separate things.
I don't believe that part.
I can't rock with predetermined outcomes.
Because sometimes they're putting on a show and they know who they want to win at the end of the day. Whatever the circumstances is they go on, you can manipulate the circumstances for whoever you want to win at the end of the day. It ain't got to be no specific score or nothing like that. But if I want
team A to win, they may give certain teams unfair advantages.
Is that not rigging?
But a predetermined outcome is something totally different.
Yeah, I think that there's been too many times where the most lucrative team to have made it hasn't. I think so. Me personally, I just think that basketball has too much of like an
you got to know the other
like an area.
Though. It ain't necessarily always about the money. Sometimes it's about what city do we need to win over here so we can have this.
I get
goes along with politics. It goes along with everything. So it's like, if this city wins over here, this will be an advantage for us because later we can go down the road and do this in this arena that ain't got nothing to do with it.
I could understand that, but
the championship was in Indiana and Oklahoma last year. That's not rigging. They wouldn't have chose those two ever.
Okay.
Right. That there's a point there. But I guess to me, like I said, it's too much margin for error, specifically with basketball. I can't football, I do know football. But if I just go basketball in general, as long as we're speaking about like because most of these games come down, they're tight to the wire. It's too hard to make a person have to make a contested shot.
Yeah,
like the margin for error is too high in my opinion. And I don't know. I just think that these guys, you put them inside, like you drop them in a fishbowl. They're so much more talented than like the average everyday regular person. And that'd be like the 13th man on the bench. That it's just hard for me to see it. But then I would also think that if it is some version of a mass conspiracy, there's so many disgruntled basketball players that hate the league that the script would have been leaked by now.
And same with
I wouldn't say that,
but same with the NFL, because the NFL, like, think about it, it's hard to do that with the NBA, and it's 5 guys on each side. The NFL team got 11 on offense, 11 on defense, special teams players, and to say there's predetermined outcomes with a 50-man team.
So in the WWE, the referee is usually directing what's going on. It's the same thing. I feel like
an individual sport, though. I think it's way easier with an individual.
Yeah, because with all those different teams,
when you got a whole game, to get the outcome that you want. You can make that outcome without making it obvious. It's not a matter of having to focus on one person or even the people on the team knowing what's going on. It's a matter of setting up the circumstances so the outcome that whoever is in charge that determine the outcome, whoever is whoever's Vince McMahon in the back. Whoever's the Vince McMahon of the sport.
But some of these players are so good that like a nigga like Michael Jordan, you could put like the refs could be against him.
Did you not believe the Undertaker was from hell back in the day? Or Kane was from hell too. When you was little, you didn't believe that Kane.
Yeah, but I think that's.
You didn't believe that Stone Cold was
I do that shit with
beer drinking, bro. Trash talking.
I thought he might have been real, like Stone Cold. Like
but I guess the difference is that like if you drop Jordan into any, he actually had like the right to play clause, would allow him to just go play anywhere.
I think it was real back then. And I think it was a different thing back then.
But the thing is, like right now, they had a pro-am, so you'll see some guys from the league come in, and do go to the pro-am down at the Curry Courts. Shout out to the Curry Courts. We did a live podcast like what was it, a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, a little over a week ago. Shout out to the climate control.
Oh, okay. It's climate control in there. But you'll see those guys come down and drop 50-60 on guys that's really trying, and they make the shit look easy. I think that there's just like a difference between these guys.
This is who doing that?
Like pros, like the pros.
Oh, yeah.
These guys are elite.
Like Kyrie done it.
And then you said what?
Kyrie was down at Rock Hill.
Oh yeah, he was
cooking them little boys.
Not necessarily cooking them, but it was like
they couldn't guard them.
Okay, all right, but in general, that was the top 100 camp. He did a workout with Phil Handy, and at the end of it, he allowed some of the high school kids, which are top 100 inside in the country, to play against him for a little bit, which I thought that was fire for him just to do.
Yeah. I was saying right here, when it comes down to anything, when you make the money that you make, you will not say anything, because if you did right by your money at the end of your career, you will do what is needed to be done.
Right. And the thing is that there's so many disgruntled guys that hate the NBA.
No, what he's saying is they're not saying that because they're making money. Even the guys who hate it, they
like right now,
I
don't see why. Like Steven Jackson would rat on the NBA if he could, and he won the championship. Like there's guys that were on championship teams, main players that have completely lost their fortunes in a like they Adrian Broner. Delonte West, matter of fact, that's an easy example. There's no reason for him not to tell, like, hey, they gave us a script, and I had to hit.
I ain't saying they gave him no script or anything for
real. Or like it was, or like whoever, because of it had like it's so much of a team game that you can't allow just like LeBron knowing it, and I don't know who's the best player on Tim Duncan knowing it, whoever. It's so much harder because of player X and player B, and the same thing. We can say the same thing with coaches. There's so many disgruntled coaches that hate the league now and talk down on it. I just don't think that by now we would have heard would not have heard somebody speak about it.
Man,
when we talk about like
I can believe by now we wouldn't hear somebody speak about it. They got contracts to sign. They got stuff that involves their livelihood that's affected if they do like. You can't just go out and say. Matter of fact, for years.
But then everybody would talk about the NDAs that they have to sign
because like even just to make the point, before like the 90s, before like Triple H them came out, there was a thing in wrestling called kayfabe. They couldn't tell nobody the difference between like no matter what, they couldn't talk about the stuff like they talk about it now. So people didn't know that it was.
Oh fake. No, like, I remember that part.
Yeah, so they was talking about it was kayfabe. These people just lived the life like they like, and they did this and they was proud of it. So what I'm saying is this is a thing. It's not like a fake thing that I'm making up here.
But
like,
I do think that that's like specifically within the industry, the industry of
you
like pro wrestling. In comparison, like once UFC came out, it came kind of like obvious that wrestling was fake because then you had no choice but to like, oh shit, this is.
But I'm like, that violence. Was years after they had already said something about like.
No, UFC was like 19. I'm sure that you can.
It started popping in like 98, 99.
That's what I'm saying.
And it might have been like, but during that time, this is like this one was doing this.
Yeah, and so kayfabe was exposed in like. It was already exposed, but it really was exposed in like I guess this was like 95 or 96 when Razor Ramon and them was leaving the WWE or the WWF at the time. They was Razor Ramon and I forgot the other guy's name. Right, I can't think of it right now.
This when it changed from WWF to WWE.
It was no.
WCW and WWF. Those are the two big companies.
Yeah, at the time. Merged. They didn't merge. No, this is before they merged. Razor Ramon and
what happened to WCW?
Kevin, eventually WWE, I think maybe they
Razor Ramon and Kevin Nash, I believe they was going to the WCW, and they was all friends.
Shout out to the real ECW boy.
They was all friends with like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, and they had this whole crew. So like they all hung together, whatever. So when they was getting ready to leave, they supposed to be enemies within the ring, like when they was supposed to be fighting and everything. Cool but they knew this was their last match together. So at the end of the match, they all hugged and jumped and Triple H got in trouble for that jump. Like for a long, like he got in trouble for it. Shawn Michaels was like the top talent, so he didn't suffer no problem. The other two was going to WCW, so they didn't get punished. Triple H got punished for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but this stuff been going on forever, bro. Like,
but it's so much easier to like to have predetermined matches on an individual, like, even within boxing.
Yeah, I can see how
a boxer could throw a match.
Yeah, we definitely know Tyson threw that match with old boy.
Paul. Yeah, or he just old ass nigga. But
his legs look bad going into that. Like he was wobbly. Like,
and he was biting his glove.
Yeah, like, that was terrible.
Oh, Aunt did say the first UFC event was in 91, 92.
Oh shit, that was way before. But now, but one thing I did want to talk about with like sports and like to bring it back to basketball and like the money, and one thing that I could see being like almost like a gift and a curse. Gift like the NIL stuff is like, money is coming into the game, and like from the pro level to the colleges to the high school, and a lot of kids are getting like a lot. Like you don't gotta wait till you make it to the NBA to get a little chunk of the change nowadays. To where like it's a lot of kids like they getting set up who have bright futures in college and they don't even get to play, sports. But I also think like one of the that's a beautiful thing, and I think that's like to be able to tell a kid at 5, 6 years old, hey, if you take this thing serious, I can get you paid by 18, 19. That's a way different thing than you having to wait all the way till you make it to the NBA. But I think it also like discourages a lot of kids. I think it puts a lot of like the adults in a weird position in this thing now, to where now you get like you got coaches and stuff that can't really like coach their players, or you got parents that are choosing they're choosing to send players to schools not based on how good the coach is, but how much money can my kid get. I think that ultimately it hurts the talent, to where I don't think the kids are necessarily kids are necessarily maxing out potential wise, because they're running into these paydays early.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's where I think stuff is being affected.
I think like the kids ain't gonna be as good because they're gonna get paid way earlier, and so that's but the kids getting paid. I think we can change
Well, I think that's what's missing with a lot of like the struggle be what's made great players historically. Like a lot of the best players come from like the worst circumstances. So it's like that part missing where it's been like, you know, like they really took and monetized this thing where it's like everything is like, or it's so structured, you know, like stuff where something is too structured. Like that's I guess that's kind of what it is at a certain point. Like maybe it's become like too structured to a degree. Like, I don't know. I do like how stuff was back in the day. Like it seems like there was a little bit more authenticity to some things. I still like the community level of things, but I don't think you can really fake that. And we see some amazing things within like that the kids do, like in AAU and all of that stuff. Even with like, yeah, across the board, some of these kids do some amazing things. But yeah, like you were saying, you got talent that's counted out before they can even get in there.
Well, it's not counted out. I think like, I mean, you take away that hunger. You know, you get like you've seen it. Like there's been some really good players even around here that like you get the money and you start smelling yourself a little too old. And then I can only imagine how it is like being a parent in that situation. And your kid is a millionaire. You know, that kid got, you know, getting to all that money, and you know you put in
money on.
You put in a difficult situation. You still be like, well. Kid ain't really got, you know,
what Johnny would have did if he got all that money on in high school.
Well, you said that to start about Larry June. I got it.
Oh, what?
Bro, I be listening to Larry June, bro.
No, Larry June fire.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you'd have gave me that kind of money back in the day. I might
money on.
Yeah, money on.
Money on.
I had money on back in high school. It's money on. Yeah, I might not have made it.
Now, what you would have did?
Oh man, I probably would have spent it on a big chain back in 06. I ran to the Bunyan in 06.
What's the interchange for like vapes? You'd have just been like raw, like it would have been cigarettes and weed.
Black and miles. It could have been big bags. Black and miles and pounds.
Wine tip.
Yo, wine tip. You know I'm hyping the bitches up.
Oh, having a black and mild party.
You missed the days.
Well, would tip me everything. Oh. This is crazy.
Pause.
Was wild
all the way.
Oh shit! Nah, I had a big crazy chain. Jabos,
smooth Jabos.
Soulja Boy special.
I had the clear, the clear.
I got me some bathing apes. Soulja Boy special, bro. Like I would have.
I'd have definitely had the vapes.
I would have had the Soulja Boy special.
Big pony polos.
Big pony polos. Multiple pony polos.
Oh, the Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Oh,
with all the flavors of the polo hats. Listen, the polo hats had a run in the hood. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Motherfuckers like Jolly Ranchers, bro. You had to have
and then you could mismatch the polo hat with the polo.
You ain't have to necessarily.
Bro, I had a run with the polos. I ain't gonna lie to you. I probably got a couple of them left in the closet.
The polo hats were especially like, because they were like the first dad hats that actually had like
flavor to them,
or like the fit. It was like the proper fit, because like I remember like
but they were just polo hats. But
no, they fit better than other hats. They had a nice. They sit up on top of your shit like something. But yeah, but that's another one. Like with the gift and the curse. Some things can be a good gift and a curse, y'all. But with the money, I think sometimes like I don't want to tell the kids not to get their money, but I think like too early it can be very detrimental for a kid to run into some of this paper.
Get into the
and the types of money. The types of money these kids are running into.
Get into the money.
At the age
I gotta go listen to this nigga as soon as I get done. Bro.
The money, boy. You gotta get to the money. That's what they say. All right.
I'll say you want to call in.
Oh, yeah. I say toss it in there. We can get a third perspective. Tell Unc. All right. So Unc, you like to talk about what you want to talk about though. We talking about the sports, New York Knicks, and the culture. We would love to hear your POV on that. He's probably also going, like, if it's UFC, WWE, sports is rigged related, I think that's fire. Also,
he got some WWE for you. I know that.
Yeah,
he was talking about Jade Cargill's wig falling off. Y'all ain't see no clips about that.
Who?
Jade Cargill.
I actually have no idea who that is. She in the.
I'm about to show you.
She in the kayfabe.
She's in. I don't care if she I don't know if she kayfabe or what. But
she in the kayfabe.
I don't even know what that was. Kayfabe.
Nah, she don't. She
kayfabe.
That's like the omerta for wrestlers.
This is Jade Cargill.
Okay.
Strong. Well, her wig was falling off while she was wrestling.
I mean, she all right, but
she's muscular.
Might be a little too muscular. Her hugs don't look soft.
Oh, I know what picture Johnny want to see. You gotta show the ass shot.
I reserve all.
Yeah, I mean it's all right.
I reserve all commentary till after the show.
Oh man, you better be talking,
Yeah, that might be a little too much.
But nah, y'all see her wrestling, she be doggo.
Tony, did you ever show it to them?
Yeah,
you gotta spread it. You gotta share the screen. We over here having a good time.
Yeah, you gotta let them see.
Yeah, I gotta put her up.
Like that's a she got, yeah.
Hey, let me see.
That's a
Okay.
I mean, that's a different, that's the same woman?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm still not going, but
Johnny, she gonna choke you while
I'm good, though. Like I already know. I can't talk back that way.
She gonna hold Johnny up on the wall.
Let me get her a storm. Because I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of fire. And she did the storm jink.
Oh, I see.
Okay, I like storm.
Yeah, she did this one. Oh, dang, you can't even see that jink good.
You use like women that can manhandle you, right?
Man, hell no. This ain't.
I ain't talking about you.
Johnny.
Talking to Johnny.
Nah, normally I don't go for that. Like
that's what you tend to like, right?
It's not what else. You seen? No, I'm like. No.
Oh.
Nah, let's bring Unc in real quick. What up, Unc?
Yo, what up? Good. Yo, y'all foul on Jade Cargill, but yeah, that wig came off her head. But I'm gonna tell you something. Far as if she can act, the perfect person to play Storm is her.
Is her. Yeah.
What's up in it? What's up, bro? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blessings. Yeah. What I'm saying to you is this right here. She is perfect. You know what I'm talking about? No. I'm out on the block. Leave me alone now.
Going through the blessings.
Blessings, brother.
That's it, man. That's what I do because I love my people. Unlike
Johnny. But you hear that, Johnny?
Anything what I'm saying to you is this right here. What I'm saying is, as far as in that right there, yeah, she is perfect. If you look at her, that's a beautiful specimen. And the WWE is doing the best they can with her, but she can't wrestle worth a shit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. She can't wrestle worth a shit. But when you see her, she is beautiful.
They close,
she
is
beautiful.
She got like the track body.
Yeah, I think some of these pictures be like enhancing certain stuff.
She is a former.
She like that,
she is a former track and field star. You know what I'm saying? And it's something else that people don't understand is that she one of Mark Henry's people that he pulled in there. But anyway, we're gonna go back to this basketball shit. You know what I mean? Bronson cried. He tried so much not to cry last night, and I thought that was so much a humility thing far as in him. Man, when he didn't have no speech because he didn't know they were gonna win, but he knew he played his heart out. He played his heart out.
Yeah.
He played his heart out. Now nobody, you know what I'm saying? You can be like, oh, who the greatest song is? Well, that was the greatest speech because his humility. You understand what I'm saying? They said your daddy here, there. They put it on his daddy. Far as they swear, he wasn't worried about it. He just said he didn't. You said it. This, that, whatever, and he held it back the whole time. He had no speech. A nigga that got a speech, that's cockiness. What you saw last night was the greatness of humility. He won that thing. You know what I mean? We put it together, so and so, whatever. But you know what I mean? We also see the team that he played against. Them young boys, if they don't fuck up and take them young boys, they're gonna run this shit for the next 10 years.
I don't know. They listen, they got some comp. OKC ain't no slow league.
Hey, look,
I think it's gonna be in the West. I think OKC, the Spurs is gonna be they going. Well, I guess we gotta respect New York now.
Hold on.
They did what they did. I'm acting like I ain't gotta respect them. We gotta respect
you. Dead ass son.
I'm dead ass.
No. But listen, me. I'm dead ass. You talking to me?
It's always a time delay.
No, I'm saying, are you talking to me? You dead ass.
You talking to me?
I don't
talking to me, son. Yo, B, I'm knocking the goofy off your head, son.
I don't give a fuck about this basketball shit because it's rigged anyway. You know what I mean? I'm with Tone. We wrestling watchers. We know shit predetermined. You understand what I'm saying? All this shit is real. You know what I mean? I play 2K wrestling. Y'all play 2K basketball. But like I'm saying from fan, when it comes down to it, the whole shit is this right here. Y'all name a player this and that, but no, we're talking about locker room leaders that can control the whole fucking game. Them niggas know what they getting. Same thing in NFL, NBA, everything else. Only thing that they control and can be controlled is kind of like soccer because that's so international. Y'all talking about local shit. Basketball and goddamn football is a local sport. That's local. That's United States shit. But we talk about real shit. You can love it all.
No, wait. All right. So football is local. I actually give you football. Sport. Basketball is about as global as you can get.
Global, yes, it is. It's global as you can get, but no, it's not as global as soccer. Soccer run everything. We talking globally.
Here's the most global.
Soccer run that shit.
So I can see that, like if soccer, because more people do play soccer in general, but basketball is right behind it. When you look at it, like basketball watches it. But but it's because like even if you look at like the professional league, there's representation from
cricket,
almost every country. But then you would also say all of these countries have their own leagues in which Americans goes out and plays in. And like these are if you've seen the Serbian league play, them niggas be turned the fuck up.
Well, you sound real good with what you're talking about, right? And what you're saying might be true.
No, I don't think so. Because there's not like worldwide representation for it yearly. People aren't like running track and field in the Netherlands yearly.
What goddamn? When we talking about worldwide,
there's not like these big competitions in which it has a bunch of crowds.
You always, you know what I'm saying? I know what you saying. The worldwide, when it comes down to the top sport in the world, will be wrestling. Fuck you talking about?
Wrestling?
Yeah, I don't think so.
You can't go to everybody. I'm just saying, no. Where can't you go and not see wrestling? Where? What country?
Where can you go?
What nation?
Iran?
What continent?
Whatever. So
what
I'm saying is like most played with also like big crowds. And then also like they send their people to like the big thing.
Crowds.
I think that with wrestling, there's people that do professional wrestling inside different countries, but it's not on the level of, if we say like basketball, where they're in Serbia, inside these cold ass countries, you have like, I don't know, like 50,000 people turned up with like rockets and flares and shit like that, watching basketball.
Okay.
And then they're trying to send their best players over there. Same thing with Slovenia. Like you can go all these cold weather countries. They're all doing that thing. I don't know that there's wrestling leagues inside any of these small little countries.
Yes, there's wrestling leagues everywhere. There's always.
I know, but they're not getting 50,000 people out.
From your house, but it might not
I understand that, but they're not getting 50,000 people out.
But they are. But they are. If you put these communities together, as far as the people that go to see these small shows, it's going to add up to that. What you're talking about is in a small, minute country that is smaller than fucking Connecticut, and you telling me the people that's coming out there and they're coming from everywhere else.
So, my thing is that I can show you like every country.
Show me the numbers.
Like when the guys go play overseas, like we got people that come here. What the girls play at Mongolia. Like Mongolia has leagues in which they send Americans there, and it's mad crowds, and they play. Like we can go through like every single country in Europe or Asia. They have like the market for international basketball is huge. Not to mention China before or Asia in general. Once we get there, and then we look at Asian, because I think Asian consumption of NBA is either comparable or surfs American consumption of NBA. And like that, like that's what I'm saying.
That's because it's $1 billion of
No, I got
which is cool, but I'm just saying that in general, the world watches basketball. They watch soccer, but I think they watch basketball as well.
No, they watch basketball because you love basketball. So you're going to put your more into basketball than is soccer. We all know that no matter where the fuck you go to, a nigga kicking the ball, nigga ain't bouncing the ball. You know what I'm saying?
I think that you missed what I said. I said that soccer's first.
Yes. Okay. But you're going to put basketball second.
Yeah, I don't know another worldwide sport that's played with the crowds. Like cricket, for example, like cricket's really, really popular inside a very specific area.
No, listen what I'm going to say to you right now.
Okay.
If you come to the UFC, any sport that comes to them grappling and all that shit, that's professional wrestling on a whole nother level. They took off of professional wrestling. They stole that shit and did what they want to do. Whether it was everybody knew it was predetermined or whatever. UFC, you got all this shit. All that shit came from wrestling. So you can't tell me that you got all these off sports that came from this one thing. Maybe, yes, we all knew now. We know now because kayfabe that got put out there from the
I think that you've hit a bad connection spot. You're starting to go in and out.
I mean,
but nonetheless, shout out to Unc is giving us a history lesson.
But what I'm saying to you is that it's right here.
The pro wrestling sports. I guess we can kind of wrap up, Tone. If this is cool with you. Well, I guess on this part.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. Yeah, I think your connection was losing or lost or something like that.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
No more.
All right. Yeah. Well, I get. Do we want to go? What was the real topic that I'm still in?
Do women want to work or something like that? Who wouldn't know
What's the difference now? I ain't
gonna say, do women want to work?
Women deserve to be barefoot and naked in the kitchen.
They deserve vacation.
Hey, listen, him and Marquette argue about that shit right there, boy. That shit was hilarious. Shout out to the guys.
Shout out.
Real will be back next week. Who you talking to? Show.
It was if the system doesn't work, what do we change?
Yeah, Johnny, what do you say? Coming off of your recent week run, you've been hot in the streets. And no, I'm not. Johnny thought I was trying to bully him. I ain't trying to bully you.
I didn't say bully. I did not use the word bully.
Johnny think I'm targeting him. I ain't targeting him.
I said you was being unfair.
Okay.
It's the To Be Fair show.
All right.
You be
unfair.
They're not bullied. I can't get bullied.
Okay. So I see what you was doing there. Yeah, I ain't do shit. But Johnny be like, hey, this is the global take. Then when you talking about ask him about the states, hey, and then he doubled down. But it's all right. Go ahead.
Because I'm 10 toes. But if I could change one thing, if it's not working, would you change one thing? You, and this is gonna be unpopular, but you take your vote away from like I think the one thing we can't do is if we've been voting for the Democrats for so long, I feel like it's time that we, make a change there and see what happens next.
Yeah, I feel like we just seen that happen in this election, and we seen how turned up the right can get for their specific side.
But my thing is, we don't have to necessarily vote for the right either. I think I've always been a third party and independent, and we just go more focus on that route. I think that's the best bet. Like that's the easiest thing to do. Right.
I guess like I don't. I just don't know that to specifically be the answer, just because this has been a conversation, a statement, and an action plan for so many years, and like we've all exercised it at some point. Yeah, I don't think that. Are you saying like everybody vote third party? Like what are we talking about?
Or I think if the majority of black people didn't vote for one particular or the party, we changed the party we voted majority for every few years, that could be beneficial to us. But the blind loyalty for decades, I think, has been something that has particularly held us back.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that this conversation is like starting to reach like its tiresome point.
What would you change? How about that?
We got a super chat real quick.
Okay.
Except the big three, you tell me one existing baby that came off of NBA. They actually made money. Wrestling have plenty of babies from bare knuckle boxing, UFC, and affiliates of real fights.
Oh, we talking about like subsidiary leagues. I guess you got the WNBA.
Big three.
You have the he said big three.
Oh.
You have the G League. Shout out to the ABA. I guess the niggas.
I mean, all those Euro leagues that niggas go and play for.
Yeah. So my bad. What is it? The NBL. Whatever LaMelo went and played that year for.
That's Australia.
Yeah. What's the league though?
I think it might be NBL, but then they got BAL, which is Africa.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. They got BAL. They have of course you have the Euro leagues in which they have like they tier it out, but I think he's speaking like specifically within America. Like there's a bunch of my bad. So even here in Charlotte, there's like 6-7 semi-pro and pro leagues.
The Charlotte Dream,
Crown.
Yeah, Crown, the Dreams, all of them. Like if we do the compare, I don't think that it's like a fair comparison to compare NBA subsidiaries and or revenue. If we just did revenue for the NBA against WWE, if we did the subsidiary revenue for the G League in comparison to the whichever one.
Jiu-jitsu.
But then even if we go to like the least profitable, like the WNBA has turned the curve, like they're profitable now too. If we do the profits from the WNBA in comparison to the third tier one that you're talking about, I don't think that there's going to be a fair conversation or equal conversation in which the NBA is going to naturally win, because if we're talking about, well, we ain't gotta get there. Yeah. But
yeah, I don't actually know about that one, but yeah, I wanted to respond to the other question.
Okay.
We was on the what would have to happen for, or what would need to change for society to be better, I guess.
Okay, go ahead.
I was looking at what I think is like government dependency, like how we depend on the government. Like I think the role of the government would have to change in order for things to actually get better. And in turn, the role of the people would, it's like the more the government got in control over time.
Socialist tone.
Nah.
You ain't gonna dab me up?
I'm a capitalist.
Nah. I'm looking back more
so. You already denounced that.
I'm looking more so at like when our government was initially established.
I ain't go far enough. Communist tone.
Ain't dabbing that up.
When our government was initially established, it was established as a republic. We're not a republic anymore.
Okay.
Like we're in a different type of thing. Like matter of fact, probably for our time period of life, we have never known what it is like to actually live in a republic. What that's actually
and what does it mean to live in a republic?
It means the government don't got as much control as they got right now. That's what I'm saying. Like the government has way too much into everybody.
So you saying we're in a true democracy, or we're in?
No, I'm saying like I think like the fact that the government has so much involved. I think the role of the government would have to change. I'm not saying we don't need government. It would have to change though. Like the way everything is involved. I'm trying to think of an example. Like certain rules, you can't get around certain stuff because the government has rules against this. You know, they got rules against stuff like you can't collect rainwater. You can't.
Well, let me ask you this, Tone. Do you think stuff like the Department of Education and like you think like centralized schooling and stuff like that would be something that would. But how far would it go? You know what I'm saying? Like the government, like opting out. Would it be just them opting out of like our public services, or?
I think we would have to examine that.
What makes it? So this is the definition of republic: is a state in which the political power rests in the public through their representation, in contrast to a monarchy. I think that we're still a republic.
We're a corporation. That's the difference now. We wasn't a corporation. The United States.
So depending on like how you view the thing and like how far we go, but in its essence, what is thought of and how it's looked at is that we're still a republic. Like we elect our officials on a state, local, and national level, and they represent our interests as the public.
But let's see, like if you go back and you look at like what's in the Constitution, the founders did not intend for the government to be what it is today. Like, and I'm not saying that everything that's going on with the government is wrong, but there's certain places, and we would have to examine those roles. But I really think we would have to re-examine the role of the government in comparison to like what's the role of the government and what's the role of the people. We don't really know nowadays. It seems like everything is dependent upon whatever the government says. I don't think society was ever meant to be set up like more
that. Libertarian.
I mean, if whatever you want to call it, I don't want to call it no thing. Like I'm just saying, like. He said we have to understand that we as a people have to answer people and control our own narrative. We can never do anything except for being a people that let others control us, take care of our hoods.
What was the last two sentences you said? We can never be.
We can never do anything except for being a people that let others control us, take care of our hood. You might clarify on that.
Okay, yeah. So once he clarified, then I'll kind of comment.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think that's more so the thing. Like, we got to re-examine the actual role of the government and the role of the people. And I'm not even putting it all on the government. The people is wrong in certain ways too. We've lost a lot of skills. You know, like everything. There should be no reason that anybody should be able to like be going hungry. You know what I mean? Like we don't have trees because we don't have fruit trees anymore because the government can determine that.
This socialist.
We should be able to go fishing. You can't go
like
fishing without a license, but you should be able to go fishing just to go fishing. Like somebody should just be able to go fishing, like long as you ain't on somebody else's property.
The thing is, like, if you had like, you can go fishing.
Fight back.
Now you can get arrested for that, John. You can get arrested. That's what I'm saying. Like technically, you can't just go fishing. Like especially depending on your state, you got to have a license for that. You got to get permission from the government for that.
To fish out of the
to go fishing, yeah, you gotta get permission from the government.
When you went fishing, did you get permission, Johnny?
I've been fishing.
A lot of people ain't got permission, but I'm saying, a lot of people don't follow these laws. But I'm saying
that
I don't go fishing. So
what I'm saying is these laws have effects in society though. Like doing something like taking away all of the fruit trees, you instantly made people have to rely on a grocery store. They have to go do these things.
But like I can't now plant, you saying I can't plant a fruit tree in my backyard and grow fruit?
I'm not sure how the law works with that. I don't want to lie to you.
But like I think like there's ways like that like if you could go,
they made people cut down all of the female trees though, or I forgot what the excuse was, but look this stuff up. Like they
don't grow, but they said that because of like pollen or something.
That's like either way. The whole thing is I
know what you're talking about, but
people used to be able to just walk. Like if you was homeless, you could at least get an apple off of a tree. Like you could go do something. You can't do that now. Even in our time, if you remember when we was younger, we had walnut. I don't know if y'all remember seeing pecan trees and stuff like that.
I used to have an apple tree in my yard.
I remember there used to be some trees. They made everybody get rid of them.
Pesticides.
Was they spraying Roundup on it?
I don't know. I think it's just a lot of trees, and I think it's called a blight or something like that.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a tree disease. Trees can catch it. It's called a blight. It's like a disease that trees get and they end up killing them. But like a few trees in my neighborhood had it. Y'all not country.
Okay, responding here. He said
trees caught the blight.
The blight, yeah.
What happened when that tree catch the blight?
Hey man, you gotta wrap it up sometimes. Like, motherfucker out there getting down and dirty and caught the blight. Gotta be
careful. How you know when your tree got the blight?
I think it's like on the leaves.
What it do?
don't think it's spots. So I don't remember like exactly.
And then it like just all starts shriveling up.
Or eventually it don't like.
What a dead tree look like?
No leaves.
And then it just stay like it's just wood in the ground for a long time. So right now, oh, did y'all cut it down?
Yeah. We just had to cut one down. Yeah. Yeah, trees die sometimes. You know that happens, and then they just be like, it's like it's dead wood. It's a totally different than live wood.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's more.
I've heard the term dead wood before.
It's like more brittle. It's like a different. Like it's better for burning, but it's not as good for building shit.
Gotcha.
Okay, responding here. He had said, I still don't know what he's saying though. He said, what I'm saying is that we are people that do so much, be so much people that control things, poison fashion, and all of these things. Take care of our hoods and police ourselves. Stop saying we are good.
Read that one. Read that again.
What I'm saying is that we are people that do so much, be so much people that control things, poison fashion, and all of these things. Take care of our hoods and police ourselves. Stop saying we're good.
So we're not good?
You got like stop doing speech to text. I think that's what's happening.
What he said down there?
Because like poison throws me all the way off. I don't even understand what that like. What in context?
Oh, but here he said Johnny cannot plant a fruit tree in your backyard if you have the thing known as a committee in your neighborhood. Think about it. Those Karens control your whole neighborhood, and what are they called?
We got no HOA. Do whatever fuck. Yeah, can. Definitely can.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of, like you got laws that's not enforced, but if they wanted to enforce it, if they ever wanted to push something on you, like it's certain stuff they can, like pretty much everybody would get caught doing something illegal if they actually wanted to push certain laws. But still, it doesn't go against what I'm saying. Like I think the government's so much involved that we got people who are dependent on the government in ways that wasn't necessarily like that 50 years ago per se, or even most of human history. Like we rely in a way that most humans in history have never relied on.
What you think about like I mean, if we go like even like
about that,
we the world history, like most people didn't rely on their government for education. You see how that could be a conflict of interest.
Yeah, I get it.
Is if like the people who are like.
But that's why I still say I don't say get rid of or that we should. I don't say get rid of or that we shouldn't have any government or anything like that. I actually think we need a government. I actually think we need like somebody, like you have to have some type of authority in charge, like with how things.
But what should they be in control of?
That's what we would have to re-examine. I don't have all the answers to that, but I think we need to re-examine those roles, just what it comes down in general.
I hit that.
As a society, we need to redetermine them roles. Man, how many vapes you got, Johnny?
I think that was a cigar cutter. I ain't gonna lie.
Johnny got like 3 different vapes I done seen just today.
Yeah, just right now on this thing.
I didn't know which one was dead or not.
God,
the advertising. God
damn. All 3 of them lined too.
You need a line of vapes.
I turned all of them off.
If you're gonna be on the show, you might as well have a line of vapes.
Johnny squirm when he can't hit that vape. That's good. I mean, right now it's itching.
He said take poison out of it and read the rest of the text. Okay. What I'm saying is that we are people that do so much, be so much people that control things, fashion, and all of these things. Take care of our hoods and police ourselves. Stop saying we are good.
Okay, so just like he has to do like the punctuation so it makes sense. In essence, he's saying that we're people that say that we control all these different things. So what it comes down to is for us to police our hoods and do it ourselves, like if we want a solution. And I guess maybe that's the thing that he's saying that we should change, policing our hoods and do it ourselves. If I was to throw out a thing, I think UBHI probably get it done.
Cool.
UBHI
is definitely a thing that's like it's at the point where we gotta like that's really what we're gonna have to be looking at now. Like we have to change if we're gonna keep the system going. It's gonna have to change in the way that money even flows.
But I mean, like, is this something that like we can change, or is this something that like we would be asking for a change? I
thought who is the we? Because I was looking at I was looking at we as a society.
Yeah, like, that's what I thought that it was talking about.
Because it's like literally like we in this room can't do much shit, bro. Like
you voting third party ain't doing shit.
That's what I said. We, like not just me, but we.
So now we talking about we.
Yeah, the collective.
We doing this we thing too.
Because as much as people like to be divisive about stuff, this is actually a good conversation. Much as people like to be divisive about stuff, we all still got to live in it.
Yep.
So it's like, at some point, like, what do we? Since we can talk about like what's wrong all the time, but people don't ever talk about what they actually want to go on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that UBHI probably you understand what that is, universal basic high income.
Yeah, but like that's something that would come from the government, though.
Of course.
That's mainly
like we as a society, I think that implementing that it does take away poverty crimes per se. Where when people have enough money, everybody has enough money to eat and clothe and feed themselves. Well, I said feed themselves, shelter. I think that we'll see other things manifest itself, but I do think that
be poor people. That's the crazy part.
And
even
I think that
situation.
But I think that if everybody is allotted a certain level of UBHI, I think that something it does weed out is the average Joe person and the people that are quote unquote like really still outside in the streets. I think that there's an addressing of mental illness that allows to like isolate itself, where it's easier to identify. In comparison, like right now, like the job market is shit. Unemployment is shit. Like there's people that's outside, even inside like California, that work full-time jobs but just can't afford things because of the cost of living. And I think that
free healthcare would help a lot. As you discussing this, it's like I'm thinking about free healthcare would take care of so much.
Well, that's another one thing, yeah.
Yeah, like just even that by itself. Like if they just said, yeah, we're gonna have free healthcare in the United States from now, that would take care. It would help with so much stuff. You know how many people don't have mental health attention because they can't afford it, or they don't have insurance, or you got people who are on the streets that just they could never go to the doctor and they just something just mentally not clicking for them.
Yep.
Yeah, like that right there, even by itself. But yeah, I mean, I think those are some good.
I would love UBHI. I'm not anti-UBHI, but it's just a matter of like, who do we vote for to get it? It's a matter of like making that thing a reality.
Third party.
Shit. At this rate.
I don't think that it's going to be a matter of who you have to vote for, because it's if AI is the monster that we believe it to be, or that they have broadcasted it to be, all of the main guys within the sector and space are all calling for UBHI because of the amount of massive job loss that's coming down the pipeline. I think that it's going to be something that elites will do to protect themselves from getting eaten.
And that's what I was gonna say. Like, fuck, like it being best for us. Fuck, they should do it because it's best for them. This niggas like Bill Gates out here. He's a trillionaire. That's 1 million millionaires. Like
Elon, a trillionaire now.
Who I said?
You said Bill Gates.
I mean Elon.
Elon, a trillionaire.
Yeah, trillionaire. Like when SpaceX just went public.
At least for until the lockup is done.
But my thing is like the fact that like if you got motherfuckers that can reach that, you might as well share, because like we gonna eat you.
Income cap would be another one for me.
See now. I mean, but he would argue, or what would be argued is
I don't give a fuck about what they argue.
Income, but his
still gonna have a stock market, and it's gonna be people who better at it than others.
His trillion wouldn't be necessarily considered income. You think you?
I get what you're saying. It's the loophole.
You still gonna have a stock
operating in the loophole,
and you still gonna have a stock
because
market.
his shit's not technically liquid
income, right? And so, like, how would you address like him and that trillionaire? Like, because the income thing wouldn't stop it.
That's true.
But how do you keep the motherfucker from getting $1 trillion worth of assets? Like that, I mean, and I feel you because like $1 trillion is, even the capitalist in me is like, all right, bro, come on. He's like, all right, bro.
Literally, if they attack like, poverty,
inflation says that it's gonna be a bunch of trillionaires.
Like, nigga, you won. Like, god damn, bro. Like, stop. But my thing is, if you don't, like,
you gotta think like in Africa, them guys that are billionaires. In their local currency, what do you think they are?
I don't know, like millionaires here?
Huh? No. If they're billionaires in USD, what do you think?
Oh, that they're in their currency. Oh, they're already trillionaires.
Like what's that? It's trillion.
Yeah, it's already. Yeah, they already. Yeah, they probably got quintillions, bro.
Quintillions.
Like they can bring it in.
They go to Ghana and live real nice.
Hey, listen, what you think they do when the quintillionaires walk in?
I'm finna make a fucked up.
And go ahead.
You know how much bush meat you can buy?
No. But what you think that they do when the quintillionaires or the trillionaires walk in inside, Nigerian currency inside the club? Like in America, we bring the sparklers in the signs out. What you think they do?
You gotta ask Camus, man. You gotta ask. He probably know. But
we got a super chat.
Okay, talk to us.
Mental illness is what is wrong with our nation today because we have so many people that are mentally ill that have power over the same community. We are in a nation that is delusional or delusionally committed.
Yeah, but here's one thing I would say to that, and even to us, like I think it's on the regular people to put the pressure on these billionaires and now trillionaires. To where it's like, because in real evolution, like we go to Africa, we go over there to the plains, like, you know what happened to a lion that eat too much?
What?
It get fat and slow. And then the hyenas come and get it, and then you're susceptible to other predators.
Okay.
And so like if you got an Elon, a trillionaire, and you like just hoarding all the resources, we do owe it as like a people to put pressure on that person to actually.
And shoot, the pressure people put on them made them trillionaire. They was like, oh, I want some of that cut too. I'm gonna invest.
Well, damn, that might.
That's exactly. They invested, and then a lockup period. So he gonna lock in that tree. They changed the rules for this guy. Like, y'all realize that?
But I mean, but like there's people that didn't. It's still a lot of people that's not eating. Of that, and so
there's a lot of people gonna lose some money off of that.
You gotta put some pressure on them, and I feel that's the only way we gonna keep
money on.
Like like in the open, like they, in natural evolution, if somebody get too much, they go and take them out. They share, and they split up. So like trillionaires gotta go.
Oh, you sound like a Marxist right now.
Yeah, I think there's ways for stuff to work. It's just that. Yeah, when you got so many people taking up the resources, it is a problem.
But it's on the people to like make that happen, though.
Yeah,
like,
and the people gonna make it. Yeah, and it's set up a certain way.
I ain't got some definitions there. I gotta start the proletariat. Once I start saying shit like that, you know it's a rap. I start talking about the proletariat, but the march coming,
and the bourgeoisie. That's when we get Johnny off the vapes. We gonna get Johnny off the vapes, and we gonna get him saying words like proletariat. You don't like that. All right. So yeah, I guess we've kind of wrapped this one up. I guess it's time to do that. Johnny, let me get a dub real quick. It's been a little minute, but
damn, I can't even go to the full can.
Yeah, sometimes shit easy. But I say just wait on it. You ready, Johnny?
Put it on my camera if you want to see it.
Ready and. Nah.
Yeah, you tried to change it at the last minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
That's a real
Tone and
I
Johnny.
don't even got no memes. I ain't seen shit.
Okay, all right. Then me, Johnny, then Tone. So let's listen to our guy Takeoff walk real quick. Let's enjoy some shit.
Mama.
Dang it.
No, right there.
You stand too long like you seen the go, so whip out your camera, take you a pic. So when you get home, get back on your phone, zoom in on the flick and look at she asked me to pay for the app to get lift. I told her I'm better off getting you a lift. Think I'ma put all my trust in a hoe with no benefit till I go jump off a cliff. I go 230, a cup of that purple, put ice in my drink just to keep it on chill. Fuck all that talk, you ain't been in the field. Open my bank account and give me chills. I'm the shit, can't find the fit. My neck is a freak.
Like when we talk about walking,
rest in peace to that boy, man.
Rockets in the air. My dog
rest in peace.
couldn't walk on something. Go to Shorty next to him. I imagine I put her in there for a reason.
Baby, your AI flyers look dirty and we all hate it. Yeah, I'm talking about your ass. And I know. You've been ignoring all the tweets, all the Instagram posts, all the thread posts. I know you see it. You see that people say that we hate it, but you think, no, my shit live. No. I beat the system. I'm better than the other ones. You know, mine looks better than all y'all's, better than everybody. I'm a genius. Put the crack down yesterday, okay? Your shit is hard on the eyes. We hate it. And I'm talking to you, okay? You overloading data centers, and we're going to be fighting over spit water because you want to put MLK and Aaliyah on a jet ski for your fish fry. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Okay? I'd rather you make your flyer with 97 paint. Okay? It's got to stop.
Okay, that's good enough.
It don't look better.
Johnny, what you got to say?
Hey, a flyer done in 97 paint would be fire. It looked like you just did the little airbrush joint.
Mm-hmm.
And you just write it on there, airbrush 97 paint. That shit would look fire.
Tone.
Like, you know, this is my industry, so them AI flyers do look ugly, bro. Like, I'm not crazy about them, but I also understand that when it comes to the reality of, like I had to take myself out of graphic designer, and I'm like, if I had to get this done for myself and I ain't got the money for it, am I gonna resort to that AI flyer, or am I gonna pay the graphic designer to make me a flyer?
Quick 50.
And I'm like, you know, like for the convenience sake, I think honestly there's a good balance. You should use the AI stuff. Use it like for your quick little thing if you got to or whatever. But like you want somebody to really pay attention to your event, you want to stand out, then get you a graphic designer. Honestly. I think that's what it comes down to. It's like being on AI. It's like asking the AI, how can I fix my car? Like, help me fix my car real good. Like, y'all remember that video drinking fit in Future? Yeah, it was in the video. Yeah. The book Future was how to fix a car real good. He was looking like.
But I think what's happened is like, I think there was a point to where like, you know, I think it's like with anything, there was a golden era where like you could get it at, like you was kind of ahead of the curve, where like it was cheap, it was just as good as like say a graphic designer, and all of them didn't look the same. But now I think because it is AI and it's like the more people like feed into it, the more spitting out like them to the same fucking flyer.
It's the same flyer like every
time. But the thing is that comes down to prompt writing now.
But even with the prompts,
it got certain features.
I do disagree with that.
The font so be like about the same. Like,
but that's when people don't know how to, or if
you got a point though.
Even if you're like, because you can tell AI to do whatever you want it.
But if you're like, let's say you're in the top 10% of like prompt writers, the average person is still getting the same thing.
Like, no, I get it, but the average person doesn't care, and they don't understand the nuances of it.
Oh yeah, I will say
they just like, oh well.
I will say that's what I've noticed.
You got the icons, and it's this.
Because I can show you flyers that I did. I did. Now I haven't sold anybody any AI flyers, but I've done flyers in AI. Like, no, I want this to be like how I want this to be like a combination of this and this, and then I want to change this and I want to change this. But like I end up making my stuff from scratch. Like even if it's something similar to what I made in the AI, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make this from scratch though. So I end up making my stuff from scratch still. But yeah, like it is partially knowing what to do. And what I be seeing with a lot of this stuff is like it goes along with what I was learning from doing graphic design. Like one of the things I've seen is a lot of people are full of themselves, and they don't like. So you know, like when a client comes to you and they like, yeah, I want my picture here and this and this and this. And sometimes you have like what I've had to do sometimes is tell the client when they're doing too much, or like when they're doing something like this is gonna play against what you're trying to do. What you really want, if you want to get the effects, you really want to do this. You see people making all these mistakes they don't know about. So it's like if you like when you got years of experience in something and doing it, then you know like what people are actually looking for. Versus like
you have a trained
when you just think everybody want to see what you think they want to see. Like you think they want your logo with your big picture on it. So
yeah, I think the skill is, if you're a graphic designer, to be able to make AI flyers that don't look like AI.
Imagine if you made your logo look like you with like a big picture of you
Like, bro, I get it.
Like this is the type of stuff people be thinking to do. Like
maybe it was LinkedIn. Like when you look at most major brands, it's not a icon of what they do. Domino's isn't pizza. McDonald's isn't burgers.
Yeah.
Like you can just go down the line. And that's like, branding in general.
And they've gotten a lot simpler with the last
logos are meant to be. That's kind of the whole point. And it's like, and like there's a place for certain like people who want illustrations. Like if somebody comes to me and they like, yeah, I want it to be a picture of such and such and so and so. I need to get a feel for what your business really about to determine if that's like I might talk to them and try to talk them out of getting the illustration because it's like that doesn't work for every logo. But like say for example, I had a podcast that came to me and they wanted a cartoon version of them in the like as the logo. That wasn't a bad idea. I'm like, you a podcast? It's about y'all. That makes sense. So cartoon for them makes sense. But like you selling cupcakes and you just think you need a big picture of yourself. Like certain stuff can turn away different clients. So I will ask, like, if you're just trying to sell cupcakes on Facebook and something like that, then do your little picture. But if you really got a professional business, like I'm gonna advise that you don't do that. Like, cause it's just
I think they took Wendy's off of Wendy's.
Wendy's is still on Wendy's. Hers made sense though. It was like a cartoon version of the granddaughter Wendy. Yeah, the granddaughter's name is Wendy. Like Dave Thomas founded the company. He named it after his granddaughter, and he made a cartoon version. They made a cartoon version logo, which actually makes sense. So it makes sense for there, even though they sell burgers. You don't necessarily know that from the logo, but it makes sense for them.
I thought they took it off.
Like it's all a matter of your brand. But it's this nail salon that's like right by this sweet shop that I go to, and I hate their logo every time I see it because it's like you can only attract one kind of customer with that. Most is what it looks like to me. It's like all you're advertising to is black people. Like, and a lot of black people be messing up their businesses doing that.
They took the crack out of Cracker Barrel. Them motherfuckers were upset.
Let's go to
that logo's fire though.
I'm trying to get two more in. Let's go to my dancing guys. Right there.
All my customers like my families ain't no damn J's. Hey, this eyes I got me high, I need some damn shade. I clean up nice, you'll think my style, it was a damn made. Nigga, my diamond hinge, just like Quinn, round page. Nigga, this juice is sipping. I mean codeine with the Minute Maid. Yellow diamonds in my cube and my shit look like lemonade. Trying to go pick up these bags, but my bro need him a chase. My little partner throw, he say he don't need my needle face. For that paper and that pen, nigga, I won't leave a trace. Cooking fresh up out the oven, I'm finna serve a needle baker. Nigga, reach out for my jury, send his ass to media maker. I like you more when you look natural, baby, go take out that makeup. The fuck you thinking, baby girl, your nigga pranking. Why the fuck he always on my IG sticking sauce, he playing? Think I'm scamming, trapping, sure you didn't ask you who you bank with. All these niggas ratting, but acting like they be on gang shit. They don't be on nothing. Nigga, my pocket's ugly. Nigga, my pocket chubby. I'm trying to get some money. I can't go for nothing. Read for it, I then I'm busting. Auntie knocking at the door trying to get her busting. Nigga, I'm having Zaza Bud with the blueberry question. I made the venue smell like honey when I walk in the function. Hey, if you get caught with that pat, nigga, go do your bid.
Then imagine if
you hit this in the club, nigga, just do your G. All my customers, my families ain't no damn.
He got his jig on.
Nah, that was fire though, and they ain't look doggone.
Okay, let's go to whatever that says. Black. Wait, the monkey read. No, yeah, go Black Male Journal. Who knows what this shit's gonna be? But let's see.
So you went viral for saying that going to school recitals and being at every little event is a white man's thing.
Yeah.
How do your kids feel about that?
This is the thing, right? If you are trying to change the world as a man that got a
I don't even know.
My bad. Scroll up. Let me make sure I the other way. Yeah, hit everybody. We done.
All right.
John boy.
My mama be calling me that.
Ed boy.
John boy.
This made me think of Ed boy.
And I got that in my name, Edward too.
Y'all don't remember Eddie, that dude used to be like, Ed boy? The one with the purple hair.
Yeah, Ed boy. Oh, one of them good.
He's right here.
I'm good. Gotta focus on my main. I'm doing something right now.
All right, what you got, Johnny?
Turn that bitch up.
Scroll down.
Look at that.
Scroll down.
In fact, this nigga pulling on Riz is crazy.
Let me go back up.
Hard cherry pops.
Give me the John Legend one.
Which one?
Right there.
Oh.
Bitch, I'm in love with you. This ain't the fucking honeymoon. You get on my fucking nerves every day. We're just some ordinary niggas. We don't know where the fuck to go. Bitch, give me that green light. One motherfucking night. Bitch, I'm ready to go right fucking now. We're doing this shit again. We said it would end, but you keep with this bullshit again. Bitch, who do we think we are? Oh.
I wonder what John Legend
do we think we are? Oh. Bitch, I'll give you all.
She braided up.
I think so. Chrissy taking it.
Of me. Oh.
Like that's the hustle when you get to that level.
You gotta marry somebody with some.
Now his first three.
You gotta marry into the residual.
His first 3 or 4 albums I rocked with. After that, I was like, nah.
Yeah, I just know that like nobody checking for John Legend today.
The first 3-4 albums I was with him. I think he messed up when he got rid of Kanye, like or like eliminated that thing. It was like, yeah, you should have just not said nothing about it. Like people don't like Kanye, but it ain't help John Legend to like try to distance himself and like, nah, we did watch him put you on though. Like,
yeah.
What you got next, Johnny?
Give me the one right beside that. I don't even remember what this is, but this shit.
Tell me, what is it you're gonna do?
I'm about to knock you the fuck out is what I'm about to do.
Yeah, why is that? You take self-defense classes and practice in slow motion? You want me to slowly grab your wrist so you can do one of your moves?
Bruh.
Bro, just turn around and order your food, bro. He on demon time, bro.
It's because
Tell me, what is it you're gonna do?
I'm about to knock you the fuck out is what I'm about to
Yeah,
do.
why is that? You take self-defense classes and practice in slow motion?
You can tell he learned, like at that moment he realized how stupid that shit was.
He was like, oh shit. Hey, scroll down one more time. See what else. Oh, click the one get them girlfriends. The one right there.
Let my girlfriend go first.
No, right there in the middle.
This one?
Yeah.
That's what it say. Letting my girlfriend
I can't
go.
Read it, brother. Like I can't see.
And why you say no?
None for me.
Original chocolate chip. Anything else?
No, I don't want anything.
Get something. Get a cookie. I'm not eating a cookie alone.
No, I don't want a cookie. I'm trying to.
Okay. Oh, I'm not getting anything.
Yes, you are.
Oh, I'm not getting anything.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm just.
No, are you being dead ass?
Did I?
I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you. So we got a mini cup.
I'm good.
You're gonna super me?
What do you want? No.
Thank you so much. Anything else?
I'm not gonna get anything.
Alright, just a medium then? Can I have a waffle cone with cookie dough ice cream? Yeah, do you want a cutie small or large? Small, please.
That'll be all. I'm not getting anything.
You're weird.
Nothing weird.
What did I get you?
I remember in college I did that one time.
What?
I spent my last on the chick so she could get something. And then she got mad because like
you ain't getting that.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to be cool, like nah, shawty, I'm all good.
I ain't hungry.
No, you're gonna get something.
Bitch, you man.
No, I'm good, man.
I'm good. I'm really, I promise you, I'm straight.
Oh man. Dang. What else you got?
And go back up. And then give me the one right up under that too. All the way to the left, second one. I wish I had.
I don't know where you talking about, bro. Which one? This one, Jalen Brunson, James?
Yeah.
Okay.
You ain't got
just know now that Jalen Brunson got a championship, Finals MVP, that ring culture shit. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back with a vengeance. Oh, best believe they already having these conversations about Brunson. You about to hear a lot of Brunson is better than blank conversation. I'm gonna give you some examples. Ring culture is about to take this, right? And I'm low key. I'm a ring culture guy. I'm gonna be right there pushing that agenda too. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. There's a list of point guards that people are going to say Jalen Brunson is better. Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook, Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, Chris Paul, Stockton, Payton, Luka. You gonna hear Luka? Best believe you can hear Luka. Kyrie. Oh yeah. Hey. That Kyrie fans get ready. Oh, those Kyrie versus Jalen Brunson debates. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be instigating on both sides. My favorite one that I'm gonna push hard is the Jalen Brunson over Steve Nash and Chris Paul. Oh, you want to hear my first rage bait? Chris Paul and Steve Nash, they couldn't do what Jalen Brunson did. They too scared to get up 25 shots. They care too much about their efficiency and making the right play. They go get a bucket. Go get a bucket. Oh, they're the most efficient point guards of all time. Go get a bucket, nigga, when we need a bucket. What happens when that pick and roll don't work, huh? Yeah, there ain't no Brunson better than Cade Cunningham. He not, but get y'all shit off. He not. I'm not even gonna argue with you. Enjoy your championship, but we know who's better.
He's definitely better.
Get Cade. Anyway, shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. But the Jalen Brunson agenda will be pushed. It'll be pushed very hard. Marine culture is back. I'm happy. Just know.
Even if they celibate.
Oh, and give me one right beside that dude. Shout out to this motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went crazy.
Who did that?
They ain't opened the pit up enough. He tried to triple.
The fact that he didn't run it first is insane.
Niggas playing away from her. Then everybody keep trying to kick his feet.
He ain't nobody.
Nobody. I'm not trying.
He ain't really all
because he got the Spurs.
This is a live in action. Never mind. Falling like an old man.
Yeah, this is where I feel like it's too much.
Oh, I see. They didn't do him like that other Spurs fan. Dude was standing on business. Super outnumbered. Had them parting like the Red Sea. Backing up, swirling around, coming in with sneak attacks.
Everybody's a tank. That's what it was.
Y'all doing way too much in New York, but dude was standing on business to be solo. Solid individual. He was like, anybody in front of him was like, Nixon. And yo, that one Knicks fan just knocked himself out. Like, how he fall? What kind of sandals were those?
Okay.
I think it's on you, Tom.
Okay. I ain't got much. But I got some stuff I didn't share from the last week or so. So let's start here. This is funny to me.
Can't move it.
Bro, what the fuck you locked?
Nothing. Oh, this that guy.
Yeah. ain't seen him in a minute, but I was like, yeah, this one was funny. Like, bro, like a thing.
At first, that almost got me because I was like,
yeah, you had to look like it was like,
motherfucker, I will kick that shit.
I was looking to see if he was gonna do something good. Like, what is this?
Bow and take your car.
Okay, let's go here.
See if you can recognize a pattern here. All of the people who are inciting violence, who are excusing violence, besides being black, all of them have a similar character trait. See if you can tell me what it is. This woman says, Austin ain't here to see the verdict because he should have kept his hands to himself.
What is self-defense? Is self-defense not somebody touching you that you don't want touching you and you defending yourself? What is self-defense? You put your hand on me and see how I respond. Beat your motherfucking ass.
They should have both been arrested.
They should both have been dead. The both brothers. Both of them should have been dead. You ask me? Just like Carmelo was doing. I'm glad you just said that. That's what Carmelo was doing. Protecting his motherfucking self.
This is a war. This is a war. This is a war. And it's been going on.
Laughing at y'all. The enemies who y'all need to be arguing with, they right there. They watching y'all, they recording y'all, they laughing at y'all.
Those are your enemies. If somebody puts their hands on you, you should be able to do murder. This is the focal point. All of these are black women. That's the message that they're trying to convey, is that the simplest amount of disrespect, you should be able to react violently. A lot of them were very triggered, very emotional. Just so many black women who are in charge of them.
On that. Let's just talk. Let's discuss there. What y'all think about what he's talking about?
Johnny, I'll talk to you first.
I mean, what was his point? What was he trying to make? That
he was saying that black women were supporting Carmelo Anthony in the case, and that they are the issue.
Well, no, it wasn't just he was saying they're supporting Carmelo Anthony in the case. He was saying that they was inciting that if somebody touches you in any type of way, then you got the right to kill him.
But the framing is all of them were talking about the Carmelo case.
I kind of wanted to hear it. Like, I didn't have to hear like
I fast forward
the beginning part of it, but like,
see if you can
Dang, we can't fast forward on the.
But it's cool. I mean, but like, I don't think it's black women's fault. I mean, I think they're just reacting. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say like. I mean, Carmelo is a man, first of all, and these are women, so I think it's hard for like, he had his father and stuff. So I mean, like, I don't think they're the reason like that this happened, or I don't know if he was trying to like blame that, like, or black women say that like you should treat, like, I don't think it's none of that. I think they're just like just emotional. I think it's just people like, they had an attachment to the case and they feel a certain emotion that goes with that. But I don't think like black women are doing anything wrong.
So what did you think about how you didn't think nothing was wrong with any of their reactions to how they was acting, or that you didn't think anything about it? It was just, they just hurt. It just
it's an emotional. It's an emotional reaction, but I don't think they were breaking any laws. I think they had.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking in general.
You have a freedom in America to express if you're dissatisfaction with something. I think that's what they were doing.
Yeah, I'm not looking for an answer.
I guess like the issue would be like, this is a compilation that isolates black women, but there was a bunch of black men yelling and screaming the exact same thing.
No, I agree. I was gonna bring that up.
And yeah, I think that the context of the case, I think a lot of people had a emotional attachment to it, to where for them, I imagine this is in lieu of the verdict that just came out last week.
It happened like right after the verdict.
Yeah, probably, in which again, like, people are inside like this emotional state, irate. They feel like this black kid has been unjustly imprisoned for 35 years. I think he gets out at like 52. I want to say
maybe eligible for parole in
17. So minimum 20 years, pretty much. I think that the Carmelo case is just like a very, very interesting one. And there is a lot of vague details, even to this day, that exist in which there's a space in which a common person can have understanding if you take away skin color at all. Where, like, you have scenarios where if, for example, this is a narrative that's ran. Let's say that they engulfed in this narrative that these two kids have bullied him before. He was sitting under this tent, minding his business. The kids walk up into him. Then one aggresses him. He tells him, "Leave me alone." And then he continues and he says, "Hey, you continue to do this, then I'm going to, do what I need to do to make sure I defend myself." He does that, runs off because of, whatever. Like, that's a reasonable mind can understand and see that as, like, when you take away skin color and all that stuff, that this isn't like a crazy scenario. Especially when you look at the size disparity. I think he might have been 5'9", 135, 140 or something like that. The other kids was like 6'2" football players, like almost 200 plus, where him physically defending himself might not have necessarily been on the bracket. So I think that in context is something to think about if now we look at this inside like a broader macro lens. To me, I see these women irate, but in essence, they're doing what they believe that they best can do, which is like voice their opinions as like the maternal spirit of the community. Where the action part, like, I think it'd be different if these women were trying to like put fist to hands on somebody or something like that. That would be the more masculine thing that we'd be looking for our men to do. Where if they're just out there, quote unquote, raising awareness per se. Of course, like if we're saying women are emotional, this just came out. I think that in the way that they express their emotion is deemed fitting for the grouping.
All right. So the reason I shared this video was there's a number of things I wanted to discuss here.
Okay.
That I found, like, just on from a few different angles.
Okay.
So first, black men making these propaganda pieces on black women. That's the first thing I wanted to address. Like, that's kind of a thing I'm getting sick of seeing. Like, it's like, because it's kind of getting to a point where, like, you catching people at their worst. And then you're showing that on camera, and then like we're talking about like advocating for the black community and stuff like that. It's like, there is some responsibility. I still think, like, we know why we got in it. We know what we've been through that solicited the stuff that we, the pains that we have and the ways that we react and stuff like that. Everybody else don't necessarily know that. So like when black men keep doing these propaganda pieces on black women and showing like, showing this stuff, it's like that's kind of like that thing is kind of grinding my gears. I'm kind of tired of seeing it, and I think it's a weak thing. With that being said, the reactions in this video struck me because, like, I realized something as I was watching it. Like, I've reacted like these black women before in different situations, and even like yesterday when I was in Walmart, a woman came in there doing just like a lot of these women was. She was screaming over something with her car at the car thing. We in the line. There's a guy who's at the register, just handling the customers in the automotive line. This lady just comes in there and starts screaming at him about what's going on in her car. Now, it's people who in the automotive bay that you can go talk to. This dude just working the line, and it's a full line of people. We all waiting patiently, and she's screaming about how he need to come pay attention to her in her pajama pants and stuff like that. That ain't good for our society either. And it's like, we got to stop men shy to say, or trying to like make it like this stuff is okay. Like, what does these reactions elicit after the fact of what happened and everything? Like, it's like, what does this help us do? Because it's like, even though the dude did the video, and I hate the propaganda piece, there's so much of it. Like, we see it in real life.
But I think context matters. Context and so all of these look like that they happened at protest dealing with the case.
But some of the stuff that
so
they
like that in comparison to. But
you got people pissing on Austin Metcalf's grave,
and I get that.
Because, like, this is the type of stuff that's going on.
I don't condone that either. I think that if you go to matter of fact, I think like the what's his name, Chud the Builder, his protest, and you hear what those guys are saying. It's wild shit. They're saying that this guy need to be hanged. He need to be like it's wild things. I think that if we look at it inside the microcosm of what it was, which is like in all those videos, they literally were at protests, probably dealing with like the verdict that just came. In comparison to like you were at Walmart. This is more of like a general public place. There's services being done, and the context, and it doesn't elicit that reaction.
But you
in comparison to like somewhere where people are already yelling, they're screaming, they're chanting, like it's already an elevated emotional state when it deals with something. I think that's kind of the place to do it.
I think what we was watching was the same thing that the lady said in Walmart, and it's the same thing I've said even when I've reacted that way. This the only way I can get get people to pay attention to what I'm saying.
Right, but
that's what's going on. I feel like a lot of people
if there was a place for you to do that, I imagine you would say being at a protest would be that place, though, right? In comparison, like I think that once you take it out of that, even if that same woman was doing that, now insert her into Walmart, where it's just regular shit happening. Like I think that at least inside all these scenarios, they're kind of in the proper place in constraint and control.
Let's look back at this again.
Hey, but my thing is like even like with the Walmart
and play, you could just mute it.
But hold on. But the thing is like with Walmart, like the thing is like even if it was a white woman in Walmart acting like a Karen, we would still be like, oh, that's like you're causing a scene.
That's not the point I'm trying to make.
Like whether it's black or white, like but in Walmart, no matter who it is, you causing that scene is gonna be the issue.
I guess my point more so sticks to, and that's why I said this has been me too at a certain point, and it wasn't good for me to do either. Like I thought I was getting a point across, but after the fact, when I sat down, it's like, dang, I allowed somebody to elicit a reaction out of me. Like that's what I'm saying. And we're allowing people to elicit certain react. This right here is like racial bait. Almost.
I get it. All I can say, push play. I think that you was just about to do it. From what I've seen, it looked like all of these were in context. They were all at rallies.
See if you can recognize a pattern here. All of the people who are inciting violence, who are excusing.
Let's see what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I think all these were because I think he's even talking about excusing the violence.
To see the verdict because he should have kept his hands to himself.
What is self-defense? Is self-defense not somebody touching you that you don't want touching you and you defending yourself? What is self-defense? You put.
So I want to pause it there. Like if you ever been in an argument, like it's like the same thing. I've done this with y'all before. Like been trying to yell a point, and it's like it don't get across that way necessary.
Like, I get it. Like I think that.
Like even she's debating protest, or whatever, they was quiet. Everybody was quiet where they could hear her. She was on camera. It looked like she was recording a video. What I'm saying is the yelling don't come across like as hardcore as people be thinking it comes across. Trying to get your point across, yelling at somebody. You don't make your point. That's all I'm saying. I'm not even saying it was something like
some of these them reacting
like
AI.
I don't know. I don't think that is necessary.
I don't think that AI. I'm not even trying to diss my black queen. Like my I just threw the black queen thing out there. God dang. I ain't trying to even disrespect black women here. It's a matter of we got to have a talk. Like this stuff doesn't, this method of doing things don't work.
But then to me, like what you're like the easier blanket thing to do is just say you don't believe that protesting works. Because that's all they're doing is doing what happens at every protest rally I've been to. It's just a bunch of people that get up and they, elicit emotional responses by yelling. Whether it's man or woman, like it's just like that's kind of like the concept of any rally that I've been to. John, I don't know. You can tell me if you have had any other experiences, but whether it's the preacher that gets up there and then he gets to the point where he's yelling,
ain't the big
or if boy. You get to like community activists, male or female. They get to a point where they're inside like that, and then typically the less educated they are, the less likely they have the ability to completely articulate it. So it becomes like this yelling thing. But I also look at protest and rallies as its own specific space in which a lot of people just look at that as almost like quote unquote the safe space to get certain things out. And like I said, like in all of these, that's what it seems more so. Like I like these aren't the people that I'm looking to give me action plans or anything like that, as much as they're trying to get off whatever their little thing is.
Let's see what.
Put your hand on me and see how I respond. Beat your motherfucking ass.
They should have both been arrested.
They both should have been dead. The birth, both brothers should have been dead. You ask me? That's what Carmelo was doing. I'm glad you just said that. That's what Carmelo was doing. Protecting his motherfucking self.
Yeah, and even when you looking back at that, I do think somebody, these are people who was inciting them to anger in the midst of shooting.
Oh yeah, well, like this one, this is like a white woman that's, you know, going back and forth. You got police there, and like I said, it's clearly like
he's trying to wave him through.
Yeah, and I don't even want to keep showing this video because I don't like what the dude was trying to. I want to make it clear I don't like what he was trying to do with this video. The point I'm trying to make with how they was reacting though is we as a community have to understand, because I've done this, like thinking that, you know, but that didn't get the response that I wanted. And that's the point I'm trying to point out. Despite, I'm not saying what they was doing was wrong or why they was doing it was wrong. What we got to discuss is that method of things ain't getting across. That's not going to get across either. Like that, I guess
so.
That's
Yeah,
more
so yeah, I guess if we're talking about protest rally, I agree. Yeah, I'm not
like you out there yelling at the white woman in the car ain't gonna change the law. But I also
think that there's a place within your maturation where I think you have to go do it and see it.
Yeah, I
so it's no different than what older black people were telling us during like whatever like XYZ thing and right, and why they stayed at home. And we went out there and we were the youthful energy that did the thing. I think that there is a place for it. I also personally acknowledge that that's not the means in which things get changed at all. But again, like I've personally had to go out and experience these things also. And then you learn and then you grow. And I think that once you hit like a certain age of experience and seeing, then you be like, okay, what's the actionable items per se?
Yeah.
But yeah,
the other thing is how many men grow up and do these same, like that's part of what I was gonna, but that's a whole conversation for another day. But yeah, it's a thing of men emulating that behavior, and it definitely don't work for men.
Gotcha.
It's also just about being poised, and like you gotta understand, like it, like this, like as a man, but as a person, like your best bet is like never to react off your emotion. It's to take a breath, a breather.
Y'all answer this question for me. Juju said, so what you were saying is that if a black woman goes out there and protests, it's not going to make a bit of a difference. So we just sit back and not say anything. Is that what you're saying? Is that what I was saying, y'all? Or did y'all take that as what I was saying?
That's not specifically what I was saying either. What I'm saying personally is that I think the construct of protesting is kind of moot, as much as like I think that action and organization is way more valuable. And I just personally think that protesting, whether man, woman, I think that there's value in getting like your voice out inside like that specific community, inside that specific way, so it doesn't, let's say, boil over into a mass killing or a mass shooting or a domestic violence, anything like that. And that's where, in my personal opinion, I think that there's value in it, because it does allow a space for quote unquote pent up aggression to happen in a communal space. I also, like I said, personally don't think that, from my experience of going to rallies and protests and like even doing the meeting thing and all that stuff, is that it actually turns over into anything productive. So there's more productive routes of going to being just to get the change that you're looking to get.
I guess if people want to feel good or feel like they're doing something, like they feel like they're doing something by yelling and they want to yell it out and stuff like that, then like keep going about that route.
But the thing
is,
for
some people, that's what they need. Like
you have to understand that there's levels to a bunch of things. And for some people, I think the word is cathartic. Like it's just a cathartic feeling of getting it out. It's off my chest. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where we move at, they taking advantage of us with that, and that's really what I'm saying. It's like you got people who doing the propaganda videos, and then you have people who show this as, look, this is how black people act, because they don't.
Yeah, he is straight hair black too.
Yeah, well, it'd be like, you look, this how black people act. They taking advantage of us doing this stuff, and they keep doing it over and over again. So, in order to mitigate that, we have to start learning how to. I don't want to say, well, unfortunately, we've always had to do this as black people. We have to learn how to manage our emotions. We don't have the luxury of being able to react like a lot of people react. Like if it would have been a group of black people doing all of that stuff for the sports, like they was doing, like if it would have just been black people doing that shit.
I'm about to say it's a lot of black.
I know it's a lot of black, but they was in the midst of a lot of white people, so it mixed up. So it worked out because you see they was in the midst of getting down with the juices and stuff. You know.
Yeah, but we was out there.
We was out there. But I'm saying, like, if this would have just been,
I heard some nigga pads get pulled out. I was like, what,
bro? If that would have been a predominantly black thing happening, it wouldn't go down that way. Like that's not, it ain't room for that. So it's like. We still have a different set. Unfortunately, we still got a different set of rules to play by, and it's like we know this, but we trying to just I don't know.
And I understand what you're saying. I guess like the tough part is that, like, will we be disciplined enough to exercise something that no other group has ever exercised? So if we, like I said, if I give you the Metcalf protests, they out there wilding. Not Metcalf. On his side, and then the Chud the Builders. But then if we go to the the child dude, like the Mays, they was popping it too. Like protest Asian business. What about this? What about this? What about this? Like they was popping it. And like that's the thing, is that like every group that I have seen, they respond fairly emotional to the thing. It's always just like an interesting camera on spectacle when black people do the same thing.
Yeah, and I know what it is.
Matter of fact, my bad. If we go Middle East, all them wars is over.
according to Trump, for the stock market war.
Yeah.
Unc gave another super chat.
BB said no, thank you.
He said to protest successfully, you have to have an agenda and have to have someone who is experienced enough to know it need to be done intelligently. Make the environment one that is inspired cardinally. So that's another thing. I think one of the things that scares our country about black people is that exact fire. That fire that our women got, and the fire that we got even when we mad. Like when men get mad, they don't like that. It makes them very uncomfortable. Our fire is a little bit, it got more heat to it, I say.
Okay.
And I think that scares the country. But it's like if we can learn how to actually manage that fire, like a lot of us are exploding, but if we can manage that fire, that's about as far as I could go saying it. But yeah, if we used to learn how to manage that fire and use it, it got some power.
Harness it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Firebenders. We doggone.
That's a good word.
What's the name of that cartoon? I forgot.
The Last Airbender?
Yeah, the Airbender, bro. Yeah, we firebenders around this beat, man. Like,
I thought you was gonna say Dr. Strange. She can do that shit.
I don't watch them.
I don't know about Dr. Strange. I ain't even watched the Airbender.
Yeah, I don't really dig. Y'all Marvel boys. I don't.
You a DC boy? You like?
I ain't nothing. I don't watch. I don't watch action. I don't really watch action movies like that. Ain't that interesting to me.
I think
you give me some like dystopian future stuff, I'm tapped in. But if it's just like a bunch of fighting, I don't really be caring about it.
We'll do a little flashback here for the last one real quick. Ain't nothing major. Sound system. Like they came
that's a boom box.
Yeah, y'all remember these, right?
Yeah, they did though.
Bro, I kind of miss these things, dude. Like,
yeah. Got the tweeters on the side.
Yeah, I kind of miss these shits. Like these.
I gotta bring these back. I want that
with the
there.
movable speakers that you could attach to more.
And the thing is, like, we done replaced that with just the big old what's the little rolling thing that I got out there?
Yeah,
I'm like, but these things right here just
they did look like those from the future for sure.
Like this right here still was.
They was cheap as hell though. That plastic wasn't worth it.
They had some bass. Like I know you remember some of these had some bass to them. Like
you
this
had to
had
put them
bass.
in the corner.
That's what all them extra. That little circle at the top. That's all that is. Bass.
Yeah.
Everybody had that right there. Oh yeah, that is a bass.
Yeah, everybody had
bass
this.
box.
What they call it, a bass booster? That's what they had. They had a bass booster on their bitch.
Hey, listen, and the thing was, all we ever did with EQ was just bump the bass up.
Yeah. I bump the treble up so I can hear the words sometimes with the bass, because you know you got to turn up the treble.
I used to turn that shit down. I thought that shit was soft. I was like,
I wanted to hear the words sometimes, bro.
And
if you want to hear the words,
like,
sometimes you got to turn up that treble.
That's why I never could
static
completely convert to like the baseboard when it come down to like the cars and the speakers and shit. Like you could hear no words. It was just like bass vibrating and shaking everything.
Bro, I still can remember that little John era though.
Well, we was just all on dark frequencies.
That little John era.
It don't let you have like a shaky license plate.
Yeah.
Now I remember hearing hoes busting people's speakers. That shit used to be fun. When you hear the whole bust,
my dog had the 215s in the bag one time. This motherfucker, and he had the amp 215. Motherfucker turned the amp up. His what they call it, the rear view mirror came off.
Cause that shit started looking like this. The whole shit, like I gotta sit in the passenger seat, like
shattered.
I think I gotta act like this is comfortable. This shit loud as hell.
The back seat used to be the worst. You be in the back seat with the speaker.
Bro, you have real like ear, bro. You could feel the shit in your ear. You feel the air coming in and out your ear.
Yeah, this is the only way it's comfortable. And then don't let them get them little tweeters. Then it's like
boom, boom, boom. But it felt like your eardrums about to come out your ear because it feel like you.
Well, Unc said he still got his with his 100 disc changer.
100 disc changer. Wow, you don't even know what CDs you got in there.
That was a real music.
Nah, but you do know which CD you got in there though. You remember you used to have organization, like we used to have systems and stuff. You know what's on the CD. Like we used to write that shit down. Like you know it's. This is in number 5. This is in the 7th spot.
I used to have the 6 disc changer, but that's normal. But 100 disc is insane.
I don't think nobody got 100 to his.
Nah, he was an adult when we was younger. That's what 20-year-olds did.
Yeah. Nigga went to Circuit City.
Yeah.
He
got the real
Circuit City money.
You had to have that shit ready to go, man. When they came out with the MP3 CDs, when they came out with them MP3 CDs, they was winning.
As a kid, bro, I couldn't wait to get older because like Circuit City, I was like, man, I would come back and hit it.
Bro, I was mad about that too. That was my favorite store.
Then that shit just went away.
That was my favorite store. I'm like, man, we ain't got no Circuit City. I'm grown now. I can't go to Circuit City.
Shut Circuit City down before we got Circuit City.
And Best Buy
money,
still around.
And Best Buy wasn't never the same, bro.
Best Buy wasn't Circuit City.
They
wasn't good.
Well, they ain't had no competitor no more.
Well, but Best Buy let you go. Like Circuit City let you go and fuck with.
Yeah, Circuit City was the jam. Even back in the like,
you could just go
Best Buy
and do the thing. Like Best Buy had everything behind glass and shit. It's just cool.
They still like that.
Circuit City is the shit, bro.
Circuit City was like the homie.
My favorite one was back in the day. At least here in Charlotte, I don't know if it was a national franchise, but Media Play. Y'all remember that?
Talking about the player?
No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Media Play. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Media Play.
What they sold stuff?
Yeah, they sold like game. It's where I like tried on like the VR headsets, the games.
What mall was it?
It used to be it wasn't at the mall. It was off Independence.
I never got to go.
I never.
it was like in one of those big. It was like in the big, like old, like shopping.
No, I actually believe
you. It was like his own.
I believe you. I just never got to go.
Like little store.
Because it was a whole bunch. It was on Independence or something.
Yeah,
it was a whole bunch of stuff. I used to go to Tiger Direct over there. That was my store. My mama liked building computers, so
that was a computer store.
It was a computer store.
Yeah, that was my dad thing back in the day.
Tiger Direct. We used to spend a lot of time there.
Huh.
Oh, I ain't tripping. Hell yeah, I'm right. My bad. You can just toss that to Tone. Oh, or you can look too. I know you don't know shit.
Yeah, I ain't go to Media Play, nigga. I told you, we went to Circuit City.
You remember that?
I remember the logo. I never got to. I do remember the logo.
Okay.
I never got to go.
Yeah. Media.
Dang, bro. I miss old Charlotte, bro. It'd be like certain stuff that bring back memories.
Yeah.
Like, I remember the logo and stuff passing by it. Never got to go there. Never knew what it was.
Shit look like circuit. It almost look like a Chuck E. Cheese type shit.
My mama knew not to let me know what that was.
Can't see that. Let me see. Can you solo me? I don't know if they get to see that when we solo.
Barely.
That shit ain't that.
They can't all see it.
Y'all Google media play.
Media play. Google. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't got no Charlotte.
Yeah, you ain't really from Charlotte.
No.
I really see how 100 disc player he wasn't playing.
100 disc player.
You got 100 disc, bro.
100 disc player.
Nah, but because I kind of like him and my dad. They all in them. They was like music heads back in the day. So they had like,
but 100 disc is a lot.
But they had like,
I know it was like maybe something 20.
So back
I thought 20 at the most.
You gotta think like back in the day, like music heads, like my dad, they used to have like, I don't know what. Oh shit, those were sitting on speakers. Now that I think about it, I guess. Well, like you had like your speakers, and then you had like the different little they had different little CD little things that you'll go around and like you could spin and shit like that.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. So you got like 10 on each row, and then it's 10 rows and shit.
And then like so when you put it in context,
it makes sense.
Yeah,
because it's like, I got 10.
Niggas had like
so on this row, I got, and you know what's on every row. So on this row is all the New Edition albums. This is all of Bobby Brown up here, Ralph Tresvant, all of them. On this row is my rap albums that I like, and then on this row, just some jazz for the fancy hoes that come over.
Rap albums. I got my rap albums. That's some old school shit.
Yeah, that's back in there. Hey, I said jazz albums too. You know,
rap albums, boy.
You got the R&B over here.
To that good old rap.
That's some rapping.
Boy, when I say I listen to everything now, bro,
right there.
I was with the family yesterday. We listening to country music. I'm getting used to that. But
I like country.
I kind of done.
Country music ain't nothing but R&B with a twang.
Yeah, it grow on you after a while. Like,
they sing the same song.
Yeah.
Like a song will blow up in R&B and country. Like it's been multiple different times. Like Beyonce done sung like Dolly Parton songs. Whitney done sung Dolly Parton.
Boy, they had that dog. I was playing that country rock band. And they had that Tractor Sexy on there. Like, she think my tractor sexy. That's my jank, bro.
I don't know that one.
I be in the Chris Stapleton and like, you know, the average.
I'm gonna let y'all boys.
She like the way I'm pulling when I'm tilling up.
That's a tone. It's a tone solo.
Hey, that's that Jake, bro.
It's a tone solo. But shit, y'all boys got anything?
Nah, man.
That's it,
else? So we appreciate y'all for pulling up with us. Y'all go ahead and leave us a comment below. Hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. We'll be back next week. Follow us on all social at the 2B Fair Show. That's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads. Johnny P.
Go ahead. It's Q.
And we out. Knicks in 5.